Hello, everybody. Happy, fantastic Sunday to all you beautiful people out there, and welcome to another episode of Vupechat Experience. Meeting new people, having fun talking about a lot of stuff, whatever you guys want to have a battery about, something that I like, you like, that a lot of people like. You have a topic you want to discuss and have a great time talking about. This is the chat for it and the stream for it. So we're going to have a great time. We're going to chat a little bit. We're going to see how everyone's doing and give you guys a little bit of an update as well. Not to mention, also explain to some folks out there that may not be aware what Vupechat is, that hopefully might encourage more people out there in the VTubing community to actually partake in Vupechat, which that would be even more amazing, because I think Vupechat, for those people who are not aware, it's, imagine like Omegle, but it is more encrypted and secured for, specifically for VTubers. And it's a very interesting application which allows you to meet with random VTubers on the VTubing community, and you'll get the chance to have a one-to-one conversation. And I think that's pretty cool, because you get to meet new people, you get to learn things, you get to yap about whatever favorite stuff you have, and the best part is you can add your interest to your profile, and the system, it will try to find its best match to find similar interest and like, so that way it helps you to find the kind of people that you would want to communicate with, which I think that's pretty cool and very, very opportunistic. So, yeah, we're gonna give Vupechat a chance. There's a lot of people right there online, which is a really good thing, so, because I tested Vupechat on other days, and considering I'm from the EU, not a lot of people may be available during this time, which is acceptable, and I wanted to test it doing it on a Sunday, and apparently it was a good choice, because a lot of people are online on Sunday, and I was paying so much attention. I had my American friends and my EU friends that were doing Vupechat on Sunday, and I was like, you know what? Sunday seems to be a very good choice, so let's test it out and see what kind of people we meet along the way, shall we? We might find goofsters, tech nerds, anime nerds, all sorts of beautiful, talented people out there. So it's like, the more the merrier, and this is the perfect choice to do it. So yeah, we're gonna try Vupechat one more time. Well, it won't be my last time, but we're gonna test and see how it goes from here, and then we make another decision in the future to continue doing more Vupechats. Yeah, we're gonna test it, we're gonna see. Let's see how it goes. But first and foremost, as I always do, want to say hello to all the people in the chat, all the people out there watching me, whether you're from one platform or another platform, or Twitch. I'm not mentioning any platforms because of Twitch policy's sake, because Twitch doesn't like it. But yeah, whether you are from, I welcome you in. Thank you so much for watching me, and welcome to the awesome stream. Thank you so much to the people starting with Twitch. Welcome on in, all the lovely members of the Sanctuary, starting with Maxine and Ace. Welcome on in, guys. Thank you for being in. Hope you guys are doing well. Also, Ace, I noticed you said you were having problems with Twitch, which, unfortunately, I would be lying if I say I'm not surprised, because lately, a lot of things have been barking, and honestly, it's been really, really annoying with so many tech issues that's been happening. But what I suggest when you have problems like this, my opinion would be clear the cookies of any browser that you're on. So I'm not sure if you're on PC or a mobile device, but you can clear the cookies of the browser, which is cache data on the browser, and usually that helps if you're dealing with bugs. If you're using an application to watch on Twitch, may I suggest maybe try uninstalling it, and reinstalling it usually helps. If that doesn't help, I would need a little bit information from your side on like what device you're using, what version of browser you're doing, because that usually helps, and I can probably help you with that. Sometimes it may be out of my control, because knowing Twitch, they introduce something and they completely break a lot of things along the way. So when they introduce an update, they bork a lot of things. At that point, that's not something I can do, sadly, but I'm always happy to help. So if you need any help, feel free to let me know. Oh, you're on a tablet. Okay. Then in that case, you're using probably the app. Try reinstalling it. That usually helps. Usually. Quote unquote usually. And I'm saying that with the take that with the grainest of the grain. Why? Because Twitch breaks so much stuff that sometimes you just can't do anything to fix it. But give it a try. I mean, you got nothing to lose. Worst case, you can just reinstall it. But I hope it works, because, yeah, it's annoying that Twitch has these bugs, and it can actually take away a little bit from the experience. But despite that, how is everyone doing? How are you been besides the glitchy thing? Is everything been going well? What have you guys been up to? Anything fun that you guys been doing today? Anything besides probably just playing video games, doing whatever you like doing, listening to music, maybe watching an anime or two? Maybe, I don't know, trying to find ways to spend money on things you like? Maybe, I don't know, a Switch, some makeup, some clothes, some video games? What have you all been doing? Besides me doing some video editing, which, to be fair, I find it actually nice to do video editing because video editing takes so much energy and time to do, and I think that's probably one of the biggest challenges being a creator. I don't think, like, making content is also pretty challenging, but I think the biggest challenge is editing videos, because it's so tricky, and it takes so much time, and you have to know so much things. So it's not just about you editing. You have to know about how the algorithm works. Use that to your advantage. Finding ways to optimize your videos that people can actually reach it through YouTube feeds. Using the analytics to your advantage to see what you can do to improve and help the videos to reach a bigger audience. Making something that people will actually like. And also just implementing simplistic edits that doesn't take away from the core functionality of a video. Because what happens is, and I noticed, and I used to do this problem myself, is that you edit a video, you put a lot of complexity to it, it's nice, but then it becomes a problem that there's way too much editing, and it just becomes very, very messy, you know, and it takes away from the fun, because nobody wants messy edits, you know what I mean? So it's very tricky, but it's a process that it takes time and patience to do. And a lot of research, which it's pretty damn hard. In fact, shout out to all the video editors out there that take so much time, patience, and knowledge to edit such great, phenomenal footage. Because that shit is hard. It really is hard. I got probably my most luckiest Honkai Star Rail pulls, really. What kind of pulls did you get? I'm curious. I haven't played Honkai in a long time, but I always like to hear people what they get. Even though I have no damn idea what new characters there are. I don't think I even updated Honkai Star Rail. That's how far away I am. There's too many games. I just don't have the time to play games like I used to, chat. I really am becoming a little bit more busier than usual, and it's getting very tricky to make time between things, but I'm trying to also prioritize a lot of things in between, and there's only so much things you can do. And gonna lie, lately it's been hard, because I don't know about you guys, but how many of you out there have been having this really terrible heat waves going on in your country that it's just so horrible that just gives you no motivation and no energy whatsoever? Like, it's so hot that it just drains your energy. Even if you drink something cold, or you take a cold shower, or you just rest up, the moment you step outside where there's no AC, it just drains all your energy instant. That's how hot it is, and it's a problem, because I'm trying to motivate myself to go outside and have like a 1-hour walk for the sake of my, me losing fat and, just for the benefit of my own physical health. But it's just too hot. Like, at this point, might as well go to the beach and just have fun at the beach rather than walking. I'm not gonna lie, I did go to the beach, and let me tell you guys, it's the most relaxing blessing in the universe. Like, I understand there are some people that can't swim, and that's completely understandable, but I don't think there's anything more refreshing than just dipping yourself slowly in the cold, relaxing water. It's the best. I'm telling you, Chad, you need to feel the water. You need to go outside, touch some sand, touch some grass, make sure it's clean, and make sure to touch some water, make sure that it's also clean. So yeah, it's really relaxing. Really relaxing. I also got hit in the face. Who did that? How dare you hurt my beautiful face? Let me guess, that must have been a frog's. Frog! Is that you, Frog? It is a frog! Hey, Frog, welcome on in! You dare hurt me! Nathan, you hurt my beautiful hair. You know how much maintenance I put on that shit? So much wax, so much brushing, so much time. And trust me, I would never have that kind of hair ever. In fact, I always wanted that kind of hair in real life. I just never have that kind of hair. That's a valid... You know what, Frogo? That's a valid question because I don't have that much hair. Fun fact. I actually wish I had that much hair. Too bad I just can't have it. You know why? Because it's too bloody hot. I just can't stand to have that much hair. I would like to grow hair and have like a Viking hair and that shit, but it's just too hot, man. I just can't resist it. It's too hot. Yeah, I can't understand how people can manage to resist having long hair in this heat. It's insane, man. You thought I was bald? Rude. Rude. I mean, one time I was about to go bald, but rude. Why would you consider me going bald, huh? Do you think I look good bald? I look like a... You know what? I look like a bowling ball if I actually was bald. Nobody wanna go bald, alright? Also, you know what? Shout out to all those people that are bald. Guess what? You may look sexy, but I don't look sexy being bald. I would look ugly as fuck. But, again, that's just my opinion on myself. I would never imagine. There are some people would look nice being bald, but there are people which doesn't suit them at all, man. Like, take a look at movie stars. Most of them are bald. And they are freaking amazing, attractive-looking males, right? The rest are just ugly as hell. But, again, that's just an opinion. You know, I may not like them. Some people may like them. Matter of opinion. But overall, you guys good? Frago, you good? You ready to meet some people and see what we can find? We find all sorts of people. Elves, deers, big boobas, small boobas, tall people, small people, nerds, and anime weebs, and all that stuff. All sorts of great people. We might even find some recognizable VTubers that we've met before, and I would be very looking forward to meeting them, because they're awesome, and I had such a blast last time I talked to them. So hopefully they will remember me, as much as I remembered them, and we'll have another conversation that might be witnessed today on stream, which that would be pretty damn awesome. Like Plank, exactly, Maxine remembers. Yeah, like Plank, the almighty goofster, and also the legendary chaotic Plank, the imaginary friend that everyone remembers from the iconic cartoon film that we used to watch. Oh, sorry, not film, series. Even though I think there was a movie of Ed and Eddie, but I could be wrong. I know it's been years since I watched it, but there might have been a movie, more or less. Oh yeah, of course they had movies. Yeah, what am I saying? Of course they had movies. They had one for Halloween. There was the Halloween edition of it, which was actually pretty intriguing. Yeah, I remember watching that. That was a long time ago. I'm surprised my brain just clicked and remembered, because that was a long time ago, man. But those were some good times, man. I miss those times where I used to just sit down, watch some cartoons, Ben 10, Ed and Eddie, Clover. Man, there were so many good cartoons back in the days, and it's a pity. A pity because I used to watch the crap out of them when I was young, and they were fantastic. But yeah, those were some times, if I do say so myself. But yeah, are you guys surviving the sun? All my UK gamers out there, you guys surviving the sun? Anyone outside of UK? Are you guys surviving the sun? Did you get your ice cream? Did you get your cold water? Are you guys surviving in one way or another? Yes, no, maybe. Not at all. What have you guys been doing, huh? It's gotten a lot cooler since Monday. Interesting. Well, you guys consider yourselves lucky because here it's not getting any cooler. The only thing cooler that it's inside right here is the bloody AC. Because outside, even at night, I just noticed the really strange thing. At night, from like 8 p.m. onwards, it's still very, very, very hot. And it doesn't make sense because at night, the sun is blocked. It's just the moon, but you'll be surprised that with the enormous heat wave, even at night, when the sun is not there, it literally still is extremely hot. Even literally at night, which is insane. Usually that's like a rare thing to see when you go to a country and you go at night and you can still feel that intense heat. Usually that is a justification that the heat wave there is terrible. Otherwise, you wouldn't feel that enormous heat wave during at night, because at night is supposed to be chilly, but it's not. It's scary, man. I just hope it doesn't keep getting any warmer than this. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up spending 24/7 in the AC, and that's not a good thing. Because of two things. One, I might end up, getting sick. And two, I might end up, getting, God knows, the kind of bill that you don't want to see. Because ACs, they take a lot of electricity. So if you run them 24/7, imagine the electricity bill, how high it's going to be. Because, ACs, they take a lot of electricity, guys. Especially depending how big these ACs are. Let's see. You're still alive during summer. Me too. So barely, but there. Great to hear, though. 5 more days till Honkai Star Rail collab with Fate State Night. There's a free 5-star archer. I might actually get into Honkai just to see what this is. I kind of want to get into it, though. Maybe later on. But that's tempting. That is tempting. That's very tempting. Yo! The Infected Sun. I like that username. Welcome, and I like the way how you spelled that. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Hope you're doing awesome. A streamer from Malta, eh? Howdy. Are you from Malta as well, son? Well, welcome on in. Another Maltese gamer. Hell yeah, love to see it. Love to see it. A fellow Malteser. Are you a fellow Malteser yourself? Infected Sun? Are you from Malta as well? Hey, that's awesome. Well, it's nice to meet another fellow Malteser. It's not gonna lie, I've been talking to some people that are also streamers like myself, but not gonna lie, it's been a little bit disappointing because a lot of them are great, phenomenal people, and I've talked to them. The other just, I don't know, like, they don't usually like talking to others. Like, they feel so isolated, and it feels... It's like, unless you like their kind of games, like League of Legends, Call of Duty, and stuff like that, and you end up having someone that doesn't like those games, but they're quite open-minded, it's almost like they struggle to wanting to have conversations with people, and that's kind of concerning, because I'm the kind of person who loves to talk to people. So just because I don't like League of Legends, it doesn't mean I don't like any other games, and I'm just very open. But it's nice to get people from Malta to come say hi, because, I think there's nothing more amazing when you get, like, your fellow Maltesers. It's like when imagine me, like, from the UK, and I say, hey, I got my fellow Brits over here, like, giving me motivation and just wishing me all the good stuff, and it makes me happy to meet fellow Maltesers. So I welcome you in to the lovely, heartfelt sanctuary with the rest of the peeps. I welcome you in with lots of energy and lots of vibes, because here we're all about vibing. And also all about yapping, because we yap like freaking insane. Well, technically me, because even the community, they yap a lot, but I'm quite a yapper. So, if you like somebody that yaps a lot, you came to the right place. Let's see. By the way, Maxine, I saw your message, and apologies, I forgot to reply to it. So, regarding the post that you shared on Twitter, I'm gonna be honest, I did not see it. What was it about exactly, Maxine? Was it about an anime? Or maybe like a VTuber? Oh, I get it. I just play RuneScape 3, and that had almost no Maltese play. To be fair, that, it's hard to find people that play the similar game as you. I think that is very tricky. But you'd be surprised that I happen to be one of those people that used to play RuneScape back in the days. It's just, apparently I shifted to more RPG titles more than anything, because I just love the complex story of a lot of franchises. But I used to play the crap out of RuneScape. But that was a long time ago. Although, I don't mind hearing people talk about their favorite game. I think that's actually pretty cool, because it might be a game that might actually get me into it. So I may have forgotten about RuneScape, but I just love to hear people talk about it. So if you want to explain to me or remind me again what RuneScape is, or what kind of game it is, or what stuff you love doing in RuneScape. Like, I don't know, like maybe you like doing collabs with people and stuff. Feel free to share. I'm open to hear. So I'm always happy to hear people's passions. So feel free to open up and have a conversation about it. It's the pics of the event I went to. Oh, you shared those on Twitter? That is pretty cool. I need to see that. I need to see what you posted. Yeah, I've been a little bit busy. And unfortunately, next week I'm going to be even more busy. But you're welcome to share them on Discord. I think the best way for me to see something, in case it is something you really want my reaction, post them in Discord, because Discord, I use it a lot. So I know you don't use Discord, but unfortunately, Discord is the only thing that I really connect with people and talk, mostly because I use Discord a lot. And ideally, that's where you can post stuff so I can actually review it. Because I don't keep track of other social media platforms. I just have way too many. And 50% of them, I just use them for promotion and nothing else. The rest, I use them to communicate with people and post some stuff. But it's very rare, because to be on many social media active, just not possible for me, you know. It's way too much management that I just can't afford to do at any time, because it's hard, and I don't use social media as much as you think. Which is not a bad thing, because, you know, like, being on social media for a long time and all, and just using it so much, I think in my opinion, it's not the healthiest thing you should do. Because, you know, there always should be a balance when you're, you know, posting stuff on social media, going out with your friends, doing other activities. I think, like, trying to overwork yourself in other things, it's really challenging. And that's one of the challenges as a creator. Like, we creators, we have so much things to manage. Video editing, commissions that we normally pay people to get commissions from, posting online, promoting stuff, researching. We got so much things, man. It's not easy. And this is coming from someone who's been 5 years doing content. It's really hard. Like, to research, to apply, to script something professional that it might give you the chances of you getting an opportunity, posting content out there that you think that people actually enjoy, researching about the algorithms, researching about technologies, upgrading your PC. There's so much work. It really, there is. There's so much things that creators do, and it's really, really hard. But one thing that keeps me going is the fact that I enjoy doing it. Because if it wasn't for that, I would have not done it. I love doing content creation. I love chatting with you guys. Live streaming is the most joyful thing that I've ever decided to do in many years, and I just love chatting with people in real life and just having great conversations. So it's awesome. I just think that live streaming is the most joyful thing that I love doing. I seriously do. It's pretty awesome. I just love everything about live streaming so much. Incredible. Alright, so I think we're ready to begin the Vupechat experience. So everybody, let's go to the Vupechat. Here we go. It's Vupechat time. Let's see what awesome people we are going to find. Let's find out. Let's see what kind of people are we gonna have the utmost honor and luck to meet. We might end up meeting such phenomenal people and have great conversations. So, you know, like, this is also a great opportunity to help yourself, like, improving your vocal skills, improving your overall communication, which is something that I struggle a lot. But, you know, like, it's always nice to improve confidence, and improving confidence is a very important thing. So that's exactly what we'll be doing today. We're gonna find some people, we're gonna have great conversations, and we're gonna have a great time. So let's do it. So first things first, I'm gonna go here and get that Google Chrome on. Give me, guys, 1 sec. I'm gonna try and change that. Okay. Nice. So that's that. Okay. So that's fixed. Next, on the vertical side. Fantastic. Okay. So that's Perfect. Just gonna fix it just to make it look a little bit nicer and clean. Okay. So you guys can see it on your side, so it should be all good. So everything should be fine. I'm just gonna leave this in the background so that we have a little bit of a music, just to ensure that we don't keep things too quiet, otherwise it might not be the most, relaxing experience, so I want to keep it that way. Alright, so we have things set up, so I think we're good to go. We're ready to begin our chatting experience, so let's see who we meet, learn stuff, have fun, and the most important thing, just chill and yap. So it's gonna be fun. If you haven't played RuneScape in a long time, you think it's a totally different game now. Very big changes going from combat. Okay, so they changed a lot of things since then. That's good. That's actually good. I might consider watching a YouTuber or two, or even watch you if you made some gameplays of RuneScape. I would like to check out your content and see what they changed. Because that's awesome. Usually when games get this high production of changes, which it almost makes it feel like it got a quote-unquote remake, that's actually normally a very exciting thing, because I just love to see what mechanics they introduced, what new things they introduced. If you like a game and you see new things, people get hyped about it, so I want to see it. I really want to take my chance to see RuneScape again and see what happened and what they changed. Sounds nice, honestly. What other games do you play, Son? Is there any other games you ever played? Do you play, like, for example, like indie games or RPGs? I'm very open to hear if you're a horror gamer as well, or you have any particular games you want to talk about. Because unfortunately, RuneScape, I'm not really that knowledgeable in RuneScape, but I might be knowledgeable in some other games if you played them. Like Repo, for example. I know a lot of people play Repo, and it's very exciting. What about you, Son? Have you ever played Repo or any other games? Because they're freaking awesome. Or Phasmophobia. That's also another. By the way, they did so much updates for Phasmo. They made it so much better than what it used to be, which I'm very impressed. They changed it so much, which is awesome. Alright, so everybody, we got 62 users in here, which is pretty damn cool. We're gonna have a fun time. Like, I'm gonna be, of course, like, concentrating on chatting with the guest, because we're gonna have lots of guests. We have 67 users. We're gonna have a great opportunity to meet lots of people, apparently, so that's good. And yeah, we're gonna make a good impression. We're gonna have fun. And let's knock our socks off and have a great conversation. So let's do it. Let the fun begin. So, who's gonna be our first guest? Let's see. Are you looking for game recommendations? To be fair, I have a lot of games, but I think we're just normally just having just a normal conversation. I'm not really looking for game recommendations, to be fair, because I have way too many games. Way too many games. Like, look at my backlog that I have. Way too many games. So, as much as I appreciate people giving me recommendation, I got way too many backlog. Way. I don't apologize. I mean, nothing wrong asking me. But, yeah, apparently I'm not looking for recommendations yet. Although, if you're intrigued what kind of games I have in mind to play, if that's what you're really interested, you can check the backlog at the bottom of the stream, and you can see the games that I have in that backlog. You're welcome to just go there and just look at the backlog. So there's a lot of cool games that I have in the backlog, including the Spider-Man games, which I really want to play, so there's a lot of games there. And you played Subnautica. That's a really good game. I love Subnautica. Subnautica is one of the most awesome, intriguing underwater horror game that I ever played. Like, you go down there, you explore, like, darkness everywhere in the water, and then you hear this really terrifying creature, and you see a bloody reaper, like, fish, which is so massive and one of the most aggressive, dangerous creatures in there, and the deeper you go, the more dangerous and the more scary it gets. I liked Subnautica. I love the customization. I love the survival things. In fact, there's going to be Subnautica 2, which I'm very intrigued by it because it's going to have co-op enabled, and I'm looking very forward for it. Like, I loved nothing more than to play Subnautica with friends. And the fact that Subnautica 2 is going to have co-op, it's about damn time they're going to do it because, man, there's nothing else. There's nothing better than getting scared with your own friends playing the same bloody game. That's like the best, awesome win-win situation that companies can do for these great survival games, especially if they're horror games. It's so cool, man. I just hope that they make it well enough that it doesn't cause lag issues and stuff. I just hope so because that would be a game changer if they do it like that. Would be pretty awesome. Alright, so you guys ready? Let's begin. Oh my god, that just dropped very fast. Oh, the users online, that dropped very fast. Okay, let's get the chance to meet people before a lot more people leave. So let's do it 6 minutes. 7, let's make it 6. Let's see. Hopefully it works. Oh, it works. Oh, what is this? I just got in. Oh my goodness, okay. Jake on Wind. Wait, somebody gifted me a clam? I just got in. Thank you, Jake on Wind, for the shiny clam. That's so cool. It's like a... You know what I like about this? It's a gacha, quote-unquote, mechanic in a Vupechat. Yo, look at all these things I got. What are these? That is so cool. That's so nice. What the frick is this? Song? Song puppet. I like song. Shovels. Okay, here we go. Oh! Wait. Did I get disconnected? What happened?
I see now. There we go.
Hello! Hello, hello! Hello!
How are you doing today?
Doing awesome! Doing awesome! That is a very cute shovel.
Thank you.
Very cute shovel. What's with the whole galaxy thingy you got going on in the back? Warps.
The warps spit me out around here.
Ah, that's cool.
That's about it.
Nice, I like the theme. So, what made you decide to be this very cute shovel VTuber?
The real answer is I'm too ingrained in VTubing communities with the name Shovel, so I decided why not? Fuck it, we ball.
That's fair. That's awesome. I think it's very cute. That's the first impression I got. That's really awesome. That is nice. Well, you are pretty much the first guest today that we just literally got back into Vupechat, and we're just rolling with whatever kind of people we get and just having a conversation and seeing from there. So, yeah, overall just chilling, having fun, and got some items as well. Apparently, somebody gifted some I didn't know you can gift on Vupechat, which I was surprised.
Oh, yeah. Like this.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's
to trade. Yeah, to trade with people, it's a right click.
All right. Oh, okay. I learned something new. That's so cool. Oh wait, so I can give. Oh, yeah. That's how it works. That's good. That's gonna make the conversations much more intriguing. So I can gift stuff. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I've scared a few people by gifting them flashbangs.
Oh my. Well,
they thought I threw it at them, but nope. You have one now. Deal with it.
Like you decided to be chaotic. Now you get to be part of this party because you get one and you have one too.
Yeah,
that's awesome. What kind of games do you like, Shuffle? Say you got anything that you want to share with me and the community?
Right now, I'm just playing Peak because it's so fun. But I'm mainly playing solo.
That's nice. What kind of game is it? I've never heard of Peak before.
Have you heard of the term friend swap?
I've heard of it, yeah.
Basically, that but fun. It's you basically are mountain climbers that got stranded and you're trying to make your way to the peak of a mountain, and the map rotates daily, so it's never the same map daily. It switches at like 1 p.m. ET.
Oh, I see. Wait, wasn't it a game that I Show Speed played with Kai once? Like they were like, or was that another game called Chained Together? I believe it was
Oh, I
called.
think how recently was this? Because Peak, when did that come out? It came out really recently.
Ah, so is it something similar like that? Because it sounds very similar to the game that I mentioned. It sounds very close.
Uh, Peak came out in June 16th. Came out on June 16th.
I see. That sounds pretty intriguing. It sounds like a
But
challenging game too.
it is. You gotta manage your stamina, how much carry weight you have, all that, and you gotta
Oh
manage
wow.
hunger too.
Okay, so that survival mechanics on it. Nice. That is
It's made
actually
by the
pretty cool.
same people that it's made by Agro Crab, who made another Crab's Treasure and the Landfall games.
Oh, that's pretty cool. And I think it's also a popular game, most likely.
It is. A ton of streamers are playing it right now. It's one of the biggest games right now.
This is so interesting. Chat, we need to take note of this game. I wanna check it out. I wanna see what this hype was all about Pete. Sounds cool.
It's fun.
Also, I just
That's all I can really say.
thank you by the way for following me, Shovels. I appreciate it. Also, that I just got knocked over by bits and stuff. That's funny. I love these alerts. I just love how anything about my alerts, it's just my VTuber getting punished. Masochist to its finest. Gotta love it. But that's so cool. I just learned about a new game called Peak, and I will definitely have a look at this popular Peak game and see what makes it so much fun. But also,
Question for you:
yeah, go ahead.
would you like to see the old versions of me? Because
Yes.
I have them sitting right next to me.
Absolutely,
This
yes.
is version 1.
Oh, that's actually
Yeah.
cute.
The line work is atrocious, but it was my first time doing any art,
Fair enough.
so I call it a win.
Yeah, that's
Then
still
we
look
have
good.
the creature. Then we have the creature that is version 2.
Okay. That
People say it's creepy.
looks like the sun version of the one that you're using right now compared to the size of the width. Kind of gives me like the sun
Yeah,
vibes.
I decided to bulk some things out because I wanted to have room for the eyes and mouth.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, I like your design. I think it's very, very cute, very simple. And you know what they say? Sometimes the simple you can be with designs can be the most awesome results.
Thank you.
So I love that. Very awesome. Well, it was nice talking to you, Shovels. Thank
It's
you
nice
so
talking
much.
to you.
Yeah, take care.
Have
And
a great rest of your time zone.
same to you. Take care. Oh, that was cool. We got to meet a shovel VTuber. Oh, wow. Here we go. Hello there. Hello there, Zero. Hello, hello.
Is your mic on? Oh, I was gonna ask because it took a while for your words to come through.
Oh, really? It probably is probably us just, from different time zones because we're connected. I don't know, it's far away. Maybe. I don't know.
No, I feel like it was just Vupechat server acting up, like
Oh, yeah. Because of
it
the
always seems
delay.
to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. How are you, by the way? Is everything all good?
Yeah, for the most part,
Good.
just decided to hop on here, see what was popping off.
Very good. Same.
How about yourself?
I'm good. I literally returned after a few weeks. I wanted to give Vupechat another try because apparently when I joined throughout from Monday to Friday, unfortunately, I didn't get lucky enough to meet people along the way because there was only 6 people online. So I joined on a Sunday, and luckily enough, there's a lot of people online, so I wanted to take my chances and meet with people. So
Yeah, if you want my advice, there's a Discord server for Vupechat.
Yeah.
They have a list of events for when usually most people are active.
yeah,
Saturdays around, I'm not sure what time zone you're in, but 4 p.m. EST, and Sundays around this time. That's when you're guaranteed to come across people.
fair enough. That's good. I actually happened to know about Vupechat because of Rainy, In fact, Rady was one of the partnered VTubers that I actually got to know about this application. And I'm very happy that I actually knew about Vupechat. Such a great experience.
She's one of the mentors for an event called Mentor Monday. It's like
Mm-hmm.
the third Monday of every month.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, where she educates people, she gives like hidden information about what you can do as a creator and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. I like that. In fact, I wanted to partake in that kind of event, but unfortunately time zones can be a little bit on the tricky side. But
yeah,
someday.
It's also funny because, you know, I've been to like most Mentor Mondays so far, and she's the one mentor that I haven't come across, and it's a bit sad because she's one of the few VTubers that I've seen in the space that I have some degree of respect for, you know?
That's awesome. And what do you think about the other how was the experience with the other mentors?
I don't really know enough about them to, you know, to like judge them based on personality or anything like that, but they certainly did give helpful advice, you know?
I can imagine, yeah. Like, that's the thing that I really love so much. Like, I've been doing streaming for 5 years, and having that opportunity to learn, I think there's nothing better than to find people like them that have experience in this creation and helping creators like us to find tips and tricks for us to go forward with. I think it's pretty cool and very nice of them. So, I think it's pretty awesome because, you know, a lot of people will charge you money for it, and the fact that these people are educating us for free, I think that's a really awesome thing.
Albeit once a month, but, you know, free is free.
Exactly, you know, because you'd be surprised that a lot of people charge a lot of money to do, like, if, like, these kind of, like, collaborations and education, like, collabs to help you grow and help you just gain new tips and tricks. So and they're not cheap. They're like 500 euros per session. So you can imagine how expensive these, which is fair because, you know, based on the amount of knowledge, it's fair. But obviously for me, I think that's still pretty expensive that I would just never afford in my life. That's way too much money.
That's a bit above my what I'm willing to pay for something like that.
Unless I want to lose an arm and a leg to be able to make that much money so I can afford it, like, there's no other way for me to actually get that. As much as it is tempting, because I love gaining knowledge, and that's something I'm passionate, like learning new things. But when it comes to that kind of, like, payment, it's just very hard for me to meet that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But overall, I think it's nice. I just, you know, just love to chat with people. And, you know, we met with someone who actually was a shuffle VTuber, and I liked that. That was actually pretty cute. And also, we knew about this game called Peak, and I had no idea about this game called Peak ever. Which sounds nice, that I actually want to give it a chance to try it out. Not sure if you ever played a game called Peak before.
Heard of it. Haven't played it myself because, well, just my experience, it's not really up my alley.
Fair enough. Yeah, I need to check it out first before I make any decision, because my backlog is crazy. Oh, wow.
Yes.
In the middle of this conversation, you are my second guest.
It was getting good. Anyways, I'm sending you a friend request because you seem all right. I'll see you around.
Thank you. Thank you so much. As soon as I'm in the middle of a conversation, that happens. Damn you, Vupechat. Oh, my. Oh, nice. All right. Here we go. Hello, hello.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing fantastic. How about you?
How are you doing today?
Awesome. I'm awesome.
We're doing all right. My name is Leroy. I am the executive producer of the Kara Carousel Show. It's a talk show where we talk with VTubers about VTuber stuff, okay?
I love that. And I love the enthusiasm as well.
All right. I believe Kara is ready. Let's see. We're getting ready to go in 3, 2, 1. And hello there!
Oh my goodness. Hello. Hello, hello.
How's it going? All right. Anyway, this is the Kara Carousel Show. We do it. It's a talk show. It's probably the only talk show in the history of Vupechat. I think. I don't know if there's any other talk shows. I might have to find them and sue him for copyright infringement. But I'm Kara Carousel. I'm a Babaniku elf Gyaru VTuber. In case you don't know what a Babaniku is, it's basically a male using a female model. But yeah, that's me. But what is your name, sir? And what kind of VTuber are you?
Oh, my name is Nathan. I'm Nathan Gamer Plays, variety RPG creator, and I'm basically half elf, half human VTuber. Also, my hoodie is inspired from one awesome JRPG that changed my life, which is Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I can see the Heartless logo right there. All right, so you're half and half.
Yeah, exactly. Indeed. And you want to know why is that?
I'm curious, but all right, yeah, tell me.
Basically, the elf thing was taken from a reference from Solo Leveling, which I really, really loved. And the human part, pretty much just, I thought that having a human shifting to an elf would be a very cute and pretty much anime-style idea. So I went with the idea of sometimes being an elf and sometimes being a human, based on the experience, emotions, and journey.
Well, all right. Nathan Plays. All right, you live 2D. Okay, very good. So what got you, what made you decide to become a VTuber?
So VTubing, I think it was about the enormous amount of work and technology that takes place to become a VTuber. I also love the fact that it gives you the flexibility to just have any kind of model that you want. So you have the level of creativity that you can decide to be whatever you want to be as a VTuber model. And I thought as well having that level of privacy is also something that makes me more comfortable and open to communicate. And I just thought it was a pretty cool thing to be, a VTuber and just, branch out an idea and just turn it into a model and pretty much just expressing my passion and creative idea and, my lore as well for my model.
Well, all right. Yeah, you don't want to see my ugly ass. That's why I'm an elf. So, how long have you been a VTuber?
So I've been a VTuber for literally 5 years.
Oh, okay. Dang, that's quite a long time.
Yeah. Even I was surprised. I was like, damn, I used to be like baby Nathan, and then I just went from teenage to adult to adult version from all these years. And I remember I struggled a lot to communicate because, I can be a little bit rusty sometimes because my English can be a little bit broken, but I'm sure that's normal for pretty much everyone in this platform, so I improved a lot since then, and I'm quite proud of myself for it.
Wait, so what's your primary language?
My primary language is Maltese.
Oh, okay. I have no idea what country is that native to.
Malta. I'm from Malta.
Oh, yeah. That's where the hell is that? I should know. I don't know freaking where's Malta?
It's under the foot of Italy, actually.
Oh,
very tiny island. I can barely see it unless you have like God binocular size to see Malta on the Google Maps. But it's actually there.
All right. Well, dang. Okay. Wait. You're in Malta right now, aren't you? Is it?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Late over there, isn't it?
Well, it's 8:13 p.m. But I mean, for me, I call it late if it's like 2 a.m. Because I spend way too long doing a lot of things late, which I shouldn't be, but nobody knows that. So, yeah, it's. I think I'm very used to being late at this point.
Oh, okay. Well, now it's Kingdom Hearts. Have you played all of them?
Absolutely, yeah, 2 times.
So you played them too. Which one's your favorite? I've only played the first one. That's the only one I played. But which one's your favorite though?
I think my favorite would probably, and this is a very, very uncommon actually opinion, but I think Kingdom Hearts 3 was one of my favorites because of the fact that I think it had one of the most difficult boss battles in the DLC, which felt more rewarding, and I just loved the graphics and the cinematics. 2 was really nice because I loved the story and everything about it, so 2 was sensational when it comes to animation, but I thought 3, I liked it more for the graphical improvements and the challenge that it had compared to 2.
Yeah, that one had a lot of hate, but that one received a lot of hate. But okay, all right.
I'm like, everyone's got their opinions, and I'm just like, it's like, you know what? Whatever suits your boat. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. As long as you're
Yeah.
happy with it, that's what matters.
All right. Yeah, it was nice meeting you. Give it up for Nathan, Gamer Plays, everybody.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to meet you all.
Yep, I meet you too. Let me get back down here.
That was so good. We got into a talk show. How cool is that? I was a little bit nervous. I was a little bit nervous, man. I was trying so hard to focus, but that was so hard, man. That was so hard. I was so nervous at first. That was a really cool experience, nonetheless. I was so nervous. Oh my. Oh, hello! We meet again! We meet again. It's been a while.
What up, bro? Yeah, what up, bro, Chacho?
Bro, Chacha. I love that. I'm good. I just literally been into a talk show for, the past 1 minute, and it was nervous, but it was very fun experience. And now...
Oh yeah, I just like slimed one of my friends for the funsies.
Mm-hmm. That was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I was trying so hard to, talk in a very, how do you say, more like in an expressive, good way.
Give me a minute. I am getting a call. So, as
No
the very
problem.
busy man I am, I will leave you for a minute.
No problemo. But yeah, overall, it's been good. Matt, what do you think so far? Are you guys enjoying the Vupechat experience? You guys liking that? What do y'all think? What do y'all think so far? Everyone want? But I'll leave stream open. Thanks a lot, son, for the lurk. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you for popping in. It's nice to see a fellow Maltese. Do you stream by any chance, son? Do you have your own Twitch channel? Because I need to check you out if you do have a channel, and drop you a follow, and then check out your channel. Always nice to meet new people, So that's always fun. Also, I love this model so much. I really do. I love the ears that I see so much in a lot of models. I believe those are like can ears, if I'm not mistaken, and they're very fluffy and they're very cute. Oh no! What happened? Well, that just happened. And we got a shiny clam. Okay, let's get the shiny clam. I love that relaxing sound effects of a soda can. I never actually knew that. I rarely stream. I am caregiver, but I do try when I can. Fair enough. That's fair. If you do end up streaming at some point, I would love to check you out and meet more fellow Maltese streamers like myself. That would be very awesome. Once again, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you. That was really fun. And I wish you all the best. All right. Let's see what more awesome people we're going to meet. Okay, very good. Good. Fantasy horror survival. Wow. Oh my goodness. Hello.
Well, hello there.
Hello. I love your whole design. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely amazing.
It's like I tried my best with it for V-Roy to be limited.
Fair enough. Well, you certainly did an awesome job. I seriously love every single detail of it. How are you? How's your day been going?
It's been going pretty good. Just been chilling for the chat for the most part.
That's awesome. I noticed you also like some RPG games. Is that correct?
Yes, I do play a lot of Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, wow. Nice. And what other games you also are very passionate on?
My name's kind of a rolling parody of the main franchise I kind of care deeply for.
Oh, that's so cool. I haven't played Final Fantasy 14 in a while, but I do love a lot of games like developed by such awesome recognizable companies like Square Enix, Atlas, and many more. Absolutely awesome. But
There's like another RPG franchise from Square Enix I loved to death, but you don't hear much from it because I think after 3 they stopped the old Drakengard franchise.
oh wow, interesting. That's true. I don't hear a lot of people talk about it, which is a shame. I thought it's actually
because that
very
was like
nice.
back from when And then that was back when Square Enix was just Squaresoft, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Because when they got merged with Square and Enix, which I find that very intriguing when I researched, because I had no idea that Square Enix was actually a merge of two different companies. One that specializes in comics and merchandise, and the other one that specializes in video game developing, like the Final Fantasy games, the Dragon Quest games that we all know, and they're absolutely phenomenal games.
And you also got to think there's actually another Deus Ex is Square Enix.
Really? Oh, I see. Wow. That is really cool to know these things. I actually did research in the past, but I'm a little bit rusty when it comes to remembering things, but I freaking love RPGs so much. They're like the king of games, in my opinion. I'm just highly passionate when it comes to RPG games. Super passionate.
And Deus Ex is definitely a complete departure from standard RPG from Square Enix.
Yeah. Just like I've been hearing, a lot of people have been playing. What was that game again? Was it Expedition 33? Was that the game called, chat?
33.
Yeah. A lot of people have been really happy with that. Was that a turn-based challenging game? I assume. Pretty sure.
I do believe it is a turn-based RPG as well.
The music and the graphics, I heard, they're sensational in that game. In fact, I'm very tempted to play that, although I'm a little bit hooked up on Xenoblade at the moment. Which I'm very happy with that, to be fair. Such a great game. Really is. But honestly, I just like to take it slow and just play the game slow, like really grasp the experience properly and just go on from there. You know, in my opinion, I think no amount of game will ever be forgotten if it's a game that you truly enjoy. No matter how old that game is, you'll still remember how impactful that game really is.
And then I do like playing a few post-apocalyptic survival games that are based on books.
Nice. This might be a
Metro franchise and the Stalker franchise are both based on books.
Is it? I'm not really knowledgeable and stuff, but like, what about like Walking Dead, for example? Does that have anything to do with things, or is that something completely different?
Walking Dead is its own comic, I do believe, comic or graphic novel franchise.
I see. That's cool. Because I know Telltale Games, they also have Story of the Walking Dead, which was pretty successful. And
which then from the comics spawned a live action TV show, then the game.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. And to be fair, I'm not too sure about the TV shows. I haven't watched them, but they look pretty exciting to watch. I want to actually give them a chance at some point.
Watching Walking Dead after season 5.
I didn't. I was gonna tell him about the timer thingy. We were having fun. That's a pretty. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, how are you doing?
Wait a minute, Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, you seem like you knew that already. That's very cool. Awesome.
Yeah, I kind of like. Oh, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I'm just saying that pretty awesome to meet someone that knows Kingdom Hearts.
I've been getting in it slowly. I'm playing the games like in order. So like I'm playing Birth by Sleep first, and that like on Critical, and then gonna go play 1, 2, and 3, and then Will Else after that. That got with the collection thing on Steam.
Oh, nice. And how was the experience going for you so far?
It's going fine, but since I'm playing it on Critical or Crucial or whatever difficulty it is, the thing sewing boss that's with the on the first stage or whatever, or I don't know. It's just like that sewing machine boss is pain in the butt.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, why? I'm getting smacked over here like silly. Like,
oh yeah.
Stop it.
I feel that, especially in Kingdom Hearts 3 now, those bosses get really hard. Especially if you're playing like critical mode, that is like painful. I'm just impressed when people tell me I'm playing it in critical mode. I'm like, God bless you, have that patience to do it, because I can't do that. It's way too painful and it's just way too hard. So that's really awesome. You're managing to play it in the absolute crazy difficulty of it. Really cool.
Yeah. The only reason I'm doing it is to like get the cutscene without needing to try hard at all.
Mm-hmm.
Good point for it. And then I think whichever game that has like I forgot, like whichever Kingdom Hearts game that has Peter Pan and Donald Duck with it.
Birth by Sleep. Okay,
yeah.
and Kingdom Hearts 1.
Because like the character I'm going to try to fight in one of the other Kingdom Hearts games on the same difficulty I'm playing on would be like the Phantom boss. From I think 3.
Oh, that. Oh, wait, that's the secret boss in KH1. Oh yeah, that boss. I hate that boss so much. What a pain boss that is.
Yeah, I was showing a video of it. I'm like, it doesn't look too hard. Just gotta keep going to the clock so it doesn't go in, and insta kills you.
Yeah, it's really tricky. I love your design. It's such a cool design you have there. Really awesome design.
Thank you. Hold on. Let me move Opera GX over here so I can show you. Oop.
Oh, that's so nice. I love the red color. That's a lot of tails. My goodness. It just do.
And tails.
That's so cool. That's very pretty. I love that. Very nice. I love the red hair. I just love red hair so much. I don't know, like I've seen a lot of colors and a lot of hairs, but there's something about red hair which I really love. I maybe it's because I've been playing too much Honkai. I don't know. That could be a reason too. But I think there's something special about red hair, which makes a lot of people look very charming. That I love that. Red hair is so cute.
I just love red since kind of like goes with my OCs more.
Oh, that's so cool. I was gonna ask, did you get the inspiration from Naruto?
Okay, that's kind of close, but where I got it from was basically because I did play one game called VRChat in 2018, and then I kept playing it after.
Oh, that's so cool.
Basically, there's only one VTuber currently that's about to leave Fusojo that has red hair. And that's my RP VRChat mom's entry.
Wow, okay. That's so cool. I always wanted to go into VRChat, but I wanted to get like my own room with the whole VR setup and all that. And I think it's also a little bit tricky until you set it up at first time, but it's such a nice experience that when I do set it up, it's gonna be a blast. Like, this is like, for those of you who don't know, chat, like VRChat, y'all, is this really awesome immersive experience. You can upload your models that have been made by other artists, and you get to control that model as long as it's rigged to the point where you can move stack. Because, for example, mine, I don't have hands, so I can't really, like, lift my hands and all because it's not rigged. But for 3D... actually pretty interesting how like the work and stuff that goes into it.
Yeah, and on that game I've made like a lot of worlds, even having some help, so I've done like almost everything in that game, including with the fun collabing with other communities on there, so I'm like,
yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, it's so cool. I'm very tempted. In fact, good thing you reminded me, because I really want to get to a point where I set that up and meet people over there on VRChat. That's so nice.
If you run into me, I'm gonna be like, Peekaboo, what's up?
That would be cool. I always love running into people that I met before, so that's cool. I love that.
Yeah.
That is awesome. By the way, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. I just saw the alert popping off and in the middle of a conversation, which is cool. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Show some love.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Well, you have a good one. Thank you so much for the chat. Nice. That is so cool. So cool. We're meeting lots of awesome new people. Good thing we did it on a Sunday. I think we're going to start doing it on a Sunday from now on, chat. Hello there. Hello. To smile. I see purple darkness. Should I be terrified? Should I be worried? I'm actually scared. I see just purple screen. Are you guys seeing purple screen? Because I'm kind of terrified right now. I'm not sure if you're adding right now, Sma, but I can't hear you, to be fair, in the purple background thingy. Usually when people do that, they try to jump scare me. It happened before in Vupechat, and it was funny as heck. I'm kind of nervous, because like leaning away, I'm like, I'm gonna get jump scared. Oh no, it disconnected. Right, I thought I was gonna get jump scared. It happened before. Like, somebody decided to jump scare me as an introduction. I thought it was funny. Oh, it's a ghost Fanny Phantom. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. What a cute
How are you today, good sir?
I'm awesome. Of your really cute ghost VTuber. That is so cool.
Thank you. I made it by myself.
That's so nice. Are you a friend? This is $1 million. Are you a friendly ghost like Casper, or are you an evil ghost?
Every dollar I'm gonna have every dollar someone says Casper every single time. every single dollar I'm gonna get Casper, the Snapchat ghost, the one that from Undertale. What else is new?
Right? Isn't that kind of cool though? Because you're being referenced like one of the most greatest known characters from like these really cool. In fact, I don't even know, was Casper considered to be quote unquote? I don't think that was to be quote-unquote horror, as far as I can tell.
I don't recall, to be honest. I'm being honest, I don't recall.
It does give me Ghostbusters vibes. That's also cool.
I would thought Ghostbusters vibe. I was like, that's a little bit odd because they're a goop. I don't have goop because of it. So it doesn't like link to it. The only link I can think of is like from Undertale Ghost or the Mario Ghost. That's it.
That's right. Yeah, the Mario. Oh, Boo! Right, Boo. I love Boo. Boo's such an interesting character. What made you get inspired to have a ghost VTuber?
Well, it's because the the Ghost Mario Boo that I told you, right?
Yep.
So this ghost, like that Boo, is like, oh my god, it looks so cool. I don't want to be a Boo though. I want to be like a different type of ghost. So I looked it up. There's another ghost named Peepa. It's also good. It's like, wait, this like fit my vibe. And so I was like, okay, I made this. So if you type the word Peepa, it is a Mario ghost actually too. Even though it's an unseeable character, but it's look cute. I don't care.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that you took an inspiration from a character that maybe not people might be aware of. I wasn't aware of this ghost, but sounds awesome. Sounds good.
Yup, and people keep, and you know what's funny? Every time I meet new people in Vupechat, they keep thinking of Undertale Ghost. I forgot his name. Book? I think that's his name. Please let me know.
Fair enough. No, I honestly, I never played Undertale. Chat, don't hate me. But I never touched it. I've seen people play it, though, and it looks very tempting.
Wow, your chat might hate you for like...
They will hate me for that. I know that like Undertale is like such a popular. Wasn't that like a really popular classic game, right?
Yeah, I think so. It is a classic game until it gets to the any gaming franchise. So it got popularity until like how the group and the fans and you know how that goes.
Yeah, because a lot of people are very, very. How should I say? They're like very. Not skeptical, they're like super attached to it that they kind of sometimes they don't take that kind of like criticism when you talk about their game because I don't know, maybe some people just don't like it or which is understandable, even though at that point I'm the kind of person that I just give my own opinion and and that's it. If I didn't play the game, I didn't play the game, and I just tell them, you know what, it might be my kind of game, it may not be my kind of game, but so far, it's been tempting, and I really want to give it a shot and see how it goes.
That's fair. Actually, that's super fair because I was like, you know what? I want to bring like it's crazy. Like I have like my own goal as a VTuber or PNG tuber, whatever. Same thing as a VTuber. Yeah,
that's awesome.
I have a goal. Yeah, I want to share my goal, but it's not like not big, but it is big for me. But it's it's a little bit give like a little effect. So my
Mm-hmm.
goal for me as a VTuber, like I want to bring smiles to people. That is my goal,
That
actually.
and look, that's a very big goal. This is one thing I learned from all my years of experience, that it doesn't matter if what people will consider to be what is a big goal or not. For you, if that goal and many other goals that you have are some things that you're passionate and things that you're working towards, it doesn't matter if they're big and small. In fact, a lot of people will encourage you to say, have a group of goals and make a list of it and work towards them. You start from somewhere, you reach those small goals, and you start building up to reach the bigger goals later on. So you have like goals which are like future affected, meaning that if you achieve these goals, they can be impactful to your life much more in futuristic. Like, for example, to give you an idea, like somebody will tell me, I would like to start a business. And that's a futuristic goal, because if they do start a business, they will be more financially secured in the future. Or they might say,
Exactly.
my goal is to go to Japan and meet people in Japan, or go to an event in Japan. And that could be life-changing because they can find opportunities there when they go to these events and conventions. So I always say, like, always be motivated to make goals, because you'll be surprised that nothing is impossible in life. Everything is possible if you put your love and effort into it.
That's true. Wow, you put in those details in words. That is like a storyline in a book. Jesus Christ, that is beautiful.
I tried. Despite sorry, continue.
No. You finish off and then I will say something.
Basically, I was going to say that I just confuse a lot of people when I speak sometimes, because I struggle and I get run around with certain words, and because English wasn't really my first language, but I try my best to make a point that actually like empowers people to feel positive emotion and motivates people to move forward.
Yeah.
It's really awesome.
Yeah, that's true. No, because I felt that, because every time I'm thinking of like experiences, I was thinking like any VTuber had had their own goal, like if it, like they never thought of a goal. Oh, hold on, let me yeah, I just saw it. Thank you. So I know people have goal like very simpler and something that's very unique and different. But mine is a little bit different, because I like to be more unique, and even though I'm a lonely VTuber, but I like to bring smile, and I still like to keep pushing forward and show my smile is brighter, and help them with their smiles.
That's the most wholesome thing I've heard someone say throughout this whole Vupechat experience. That's a really nice thing that you are always working towards doing. That's awesome. In fact, I keep motivating you to keep doing that, because you just did that today. You just made me happy. There's a lot of people out there watching you right now. I'm currently live on multiple platforms, and I can assure you that your words and everyone's words on the platform, especially a lot of VTubers on this, you have no idea how impactful words are. A lot impactful, especially the audience that you try to educate, and pretty much just at an example, and giving them knowledge and stuff like that. So it's really awesome.
Yeah, because here's the thing, I want to bring out the words. Like here's the thing, that's another goal I have in mind, because like here's the thing, I like to bring smile to other VTuber, even big VTuber, new VTuber, even like some intermediate VTuber. Like here's the thing, I want my words to be more impactful, so I can give them out, like give them like advice and show them like, don't give in that is something that's very small. Keep on pushing forward, even though you're a big VTuber, small VTuber, or any VTuber in general, even PNG, 3D, or whatever. Keep pushing forward, because the reason why, because you might find treasure at the end of the rainbow, because
that's true.
It takes time. It's like climbing up a mountain, for example. It takes time to process until you reach your goal, and there's another goal lies ahead of you. So
that's true.
And that's what I'm doing right now as a VTuber right now, right here today, is bring any viewers any viewer, any VTuber a smile and show your smile is better than no one else. So smile is my biggest treasure. So I have to keep people's smile and protect it.
Exactly. And I think the most important thing as well to consider, something that I've learned as well throughout my experience, is that remember that a genuine smile representing that you are actually going through stuff, but you're not afraid to express them in a way that they do impact you, but in a way that they don't fully control your life in the negative way that prevent you from smiling, if that makes sense. Because I think the one thing that people cherish a lot is the genuine response that you give. So when you give them that genuine smile, it means that you're sending that message like, hey guys, it's okay to feel this because it's normal. It's something that we go through. At the same time, you're giving that positive impact saying it's going to be all right. Things are going to improve. And you just have to try to find it in yourself to try and find ways to tackle with these situations in the best that you can, to find that happiness within, so that you won't let these kind of situations impact you too much to the point where you're always going to be, feeling miserable, or majority of time you're going to end up having the most nicest things that make you happy all gone. Because I seen it happen, unfortunately, in a lot of people. Like, people do something, they're passionate, and then there's a lot of things that get in the way, which sometimes may not be in their control, and it takes away a lot of the fun because of those negative challenges and impacts. And we as VTubers, that is something that I myself struggle so much, and I give that knowledge to people to say, hey, I might have those days where I might feel like this, but knowing the fact that I remind myself I have a community that loves me, I have people that care about me, I've gotten these opportunities for all these 5 years of making content, and those are the things that keeps me up, like, positive and motivates me, which I think it's important. It's always good to remind yourself of the positive things. It's like something my mother used to say, like, imagine you have like a glass. Half of it is empty, half of it of water. Imagine the empty represents the negative part of your journey, and the other half is the water, which represents the positive. When you drink that half of water, don't you still feel refreshed that you had that positive feeling of that water in your life rather than have no water in that glass?
Yeah, think about it. It is like a health for your esophagus that bring healthiness.
Exactly. And that's what I always remind myself. That was a little trick that my mother told me about, which I really like, what a powerful message it brings, because it brings the positive side, that sometimes it's not what we need, is what we already have, and we should cherish that throughout our journey, which unfortunately a lot of people forget. I see a lot of people, like, there was a lot of people online that unfortunately, some people are greedy, some people forget the opportunities they got or their situation. I've seen people complaining about the fact that there are people that get so much money on Twitch and they're not really being happy with what they're doing, because they're most likely they're too fixated on the business side of things. And I always say that there has to be a balance in things. You cannot just prioritize one thing and forget about the rest, because otherwise you're going to scare all those people away that are truly still supporting you, and at the same time it feels like, in a way, it turns out to be like you're guilt tripping your community despite the effort that they're doing to support you.
Yeah, I would think. Like, you did think another thing I was worried about after I saw the Twitter feed about this. I don't put the name, but I would rather keep it like anonymous. For this. So I saw like the I think it's quote. It's not like retweet. It's a quote. Requote. Not requote. Quote. Post. I saw about it. I was like, I know they're like there's like some non-VTuber like human VTuber, whatever. I mean, human people. They're still streaming on Twitch. They're being very ungrateful. I ignore that, because the reason why, because if I keep looking at that, it's gonna make me feel like it's not gonna bring my positive vibe. So I'd rather keep going forward and bring my smile to people, because like I felt I can relate to that, but there is something there. Another thing that bring a good point. So like about the glass of water is a very good trick, but I realized something else. So have you ever planted like a little plant of a, I think like a
Yeah.
little tree?
Mhm.
Like think about like a plant like something like a tree, for example.
Mhm.
It takes time to grow because think about it. It will grow to a bigger tree, but it takes years to grow. But it will be worth
Yeah.
it. You really think about it.
Yeah.
That's another neat trick for it.
That is a very good trick, because what that represents is that while that tree that you planted, there's so much work that takes place into maintaining it to grow. You have to feed it, you have to give it water, you have to make sure it gets enough sunshine, and there's a lot of work that takes place, but it shows off that kind of education that it says that the work that you're doing will eventually pay off to give you a bigger result and opportunities in the future, and that's basically what it sends that message off. And I like that. That's really nice. I think that's a
Thank
really
you.
cool trick.
Thank you.
I'll keep that in
Because
mind.
yeah. If you see like a tree or a flower, for example, anything in general that is like it represent of your growth because of
Yeah.
your community. Because I thought about it for a second. I was like, wait, if this tree can grow, so can
Mhm.
I. But it's gonna take me time, but it will be worth it at the end. So
That's true.
So the plant and the trees are Mother Nature gave me the motivation of that trick. I was like, and my best idea is give it to people who need it, and that's why I did it today, which is right now, is give it to you so you can keep that advice.
Yeah, that's really nice of you to share that energy. That's really
You're
awesome.
welcome.
I love that.
You're welcome. Because
really
talking
cool.
with you, talking to you actually is bring like so much motivation that I want to give out to other VTubers as well. Even the
Aw.
and actually even your audience too. If the more I think about it, if they and also can I say this for your audience too for this
Of
for this
course.
one? So, Nathan's audience, if you're listening right now, and take my advice as well and his, think about a half a glass of water and without the glass half of water. If you drink that water, you feel much refreshed and you feel much motivated for your esophagus and your mind. And if you try to do your VTuber journey wherever you get the chance to, think about a plant and a flower and a tree that it takes time to grow because it takes years or months to get that process. But trust me, it will worth it at the end, and you will have a lovely community like me and Nathan. You will get there. I promise you. It's gonna take you time, but waiting is always worth it in your heart. There you go.
Exactly. Yeah, that is very true. I love that. That is a very impactful message. I love that,
You're
and
welcome.
it's all true, because the journey is. And one thing as well is that we always consider our journeys are different, guys. So what let's say if people took 2 years to get what they are and more, and you might feel that it took me 5 years, for example, and I haven't got anywhere close to whatever people have gotten, it doesn't mean that I'm doing something wrong. It's just a matter that our challenges and our road that we are taking to get to our destination is a little bit different, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it means that you're doing something completely wrong. It just means that maybe there has to be challenges that might happen throughout your journey, which will help to impact your future later on. So, for example, maybe these people got lucky that they ended up meeting so many people that they built connections. I might get lucky today, and whenever I meet awesome people like what we have here, things will change, and you'll never know. Maybe I end up getting an opportunity from someone saying, "Hey, I love this vibe so much. Let me offer you something." You never know. You like, as we always say, like, expect the unexpected, and things happen. So
Yeah.
you never know. Like, I remember I got an opportunity. I got sponsored by companies, and I think that was the most insane opportunities. I never expected that it will ever happen. So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
That's true. To be honest, I think we learn something new every single day, and this is the best example right here.
Yeah.
Because I would think another thing I will point this out because here's the thing, like define out the word luck. Luck is like luck. Like I know it sounds like far fetched, but luck is like depending on. It's like a low slim chance. Because the reason why I say that is because luck is not always like 100% accuracy. It's always like that slim chance if it's like 5% or 10% of luck. Because
Mm-hmm.
if I ever met like other VTuber fan, like a big VTuber, whatever, on Vupechat, for example,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'd rather be happy and show like, even though I miss a bigger VTuber opportunity on Vupechat, like it's fine because
Mm-hmm.
there are other VTuber I want to meet anyway, so it's still gonna
Exactly.
keep my motive, and that's the reason why. And also, I heard people another thing. I realized something else about VTuber friend group. Like, I've never been on a friend group. I'm being very honest. Like, that is rare
Okay.
because. No, it's true because I never been on a VTuber friend group. Like until Vupechat like bring the motive, I was like, if I ever had a VTuber group,
Mm-hmm.
like a friendship like friend group, it would be like a supportive group, I guess. So we call it the V supporters. That would be very awesome because the reason why I
Yeah.
thought of it. Wait, actually, the reason why I thought of it is because to making a group called the V supports because I want to support any VTuber that need help with their smile and motivation and give them advice and hopefully my words will impact them so they will help to continue their journey. It takes some time, yes, but it will be worth it at the end. That's what we're thinking of.
Yeah, that's a really beautiful. That's a very beautiful goal to have, and trust me, you'll have no idea how much you're impacting people by doing so. So that's awesome. I really wish you all the best and continue to learn and continue to keep doing what you're doing because it's a bloody awesome thing to do. I have to say, I wish more people were actually have that mindset like you do because you have no idea how much people need that motivation sometimes. It's really, really hard, especially in their journey. Unfortunately, I've seen a lot of people even quit on Twitch because, sadly, they were not enjoying it. They were getting demotivated. And I can relate because I have a friend that I actually inspired myself. I actually motivated him to be in chat. And he talks to me sometimes how much he feels like that maybe he's not doing enough or maybe he's not feeling good. I always remind him like don't think of it like that. Like think of it that in the fact that you have people that are there talking to you. You have people that love your content because they express it. I see that myself. Like it may not be a lot for now, at least that's the way that you're seeing it, but we all start from somewhere. We're not going to have hundreds of people watching us in day 3. It takes years of self-growth and improvement. So I always tell him, like, appreciate the people that you have. Keep having fun with the people that you have made connections with. And even, like, try new things. Try have that motivation to talk to people like myself. Because I know him, like, he's like me. He used to be a very, very, very in-depth introvert. Like, he's super shy. And he barely talks to people, and I know why, because there's a lot of deep stuff that goes into it, and it impacted him a lot. But he improved a lot. He tries to make friends, and he gets a little bit nervous. But I tell him, on the contrary, you're doing a lot, you've improved a lot, and you have made friends because Twitch actually changed his life to start having motivation. So, in fact, I kind of want to motivate him to try Vupechat and, maybe become a VTuber just like us and give Vupechat a chance, and just talk to people. I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, actually, that would be the best idea if I really think about it. Because if your friend is nervous, like, your friend would used to be nervous, but is he not nervous now?
Well, he's not as nervous as before. He just struggles to communicate at times with people.
No, that's the thing. Communicate is hard because of the language of English or whatever. Because I think we all relate to that. No one is not him. We all relate to that because English is like people say, "Oh, English is not that bad," but it's for us like like English. What? Yeah. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I got a blunt on this one. I don't like people like having like the perfect grammar, but like it just pissed me off. I know that sounds. No, here's the thing. I know that make no sense, but it does like come in like bragging rights. It's like so annoying. Like it's nothing that special about English or other languages. Like I know other languages are beautiful because you can learn to speak like other languages and talk to other people around the world. Yes, it's fine.
Yeah.
But both thing about it is like make your first appearance not like that good because I'm not good with English. Same with him, but well, same with you, obviously. But like, I'd rather keep my English the way it is. Like, even though my English is not that accuracy, but I'd rather keep it the way it is. Like, I don't care if people are gonna make fun of it. I'd rather keep pushing for it because that is my goal anyway. So
exactly. I mean, think of it this way, like. No, there's no such thing as perfecting a language. Whether we like it or not, our brain sometimes just you'll get words where your brain just doesn't process, especially, and this is coming from someone that's diagnosed with autism, so you can imagine my brain being slow to process things. But, I think it's not just about that. It's just normal. It's a human thing. There's no such thing as perfecting anything. Unless you spend your entire life doing the same thing over and over, you're never going to really fully specialize. It's just impossible. And I think it's also pretty boring at the same time. Like,
yeah, that was it. That was exactly what I said. Because being perfect is being boring. That was thinking of no. Like, I like people who being very different and unique. That would make us perfect, different and unique. Because the reason why, here's the thing. The reason why I thought about this is because being different and unique from every other VTubers, that makes me feel like, and that's how we create a perfect VTuber world right there.
Yeah, that is very true. I love that. I seriously love it. This was a really fun conversation. Chat,
yeah.
You guys want to say anything? In the meantime, what do you all think so far? I think this was really fantastic. It was really cool. It was lovely talking to you. I really had fun.
Yeah.
I love your whole way of thinking. I think that's really powerful. And I truly... I wish you all the good and happiness in your journey, because that's absolutely very impactful. I love that. And I'm very looking forward to meeting you again. If you're really interested and you had fun, you're very welcome to follow me on Twitch and Discord, and we can talk and find some time to chat and all.
You know what? I also Twitch as well, because I also did it on Twitch. So here's my follow. So you deserve it.
Thank
you. Because I respect any VTuber and who start their VTuber journey, and if they're a bigger VTuber, I want to give them my impactful word. Even though my impactful word not be that strong, but it will bring a little effective, and that will bring a little VTuber can help them out, no matter what.
Yeah, that's really thoughtful of you. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thanks for the chat, and I wish you all the best.
You too. Hope you have a beautiful stream, and your viewers and your audience, please make him smile the more you did. Please. Keep doing it.
Thank you so much. Bye. That was one of the most wholesome conversations we had in this Vupechat thing. That's so cool, y'all. I love that. Hello.
Hello. Hi. Hello.
How are you? It's so lovely to meet you. Yeah. I'm so happy you noticed that. That is so cool.
I mean, it's the main thing on you.
That's true. You'll be surprised a lot of people don't recognize that, which is cool. Not everyone's a Kingdom Hearts fan, so that's understandable.
Well, I mean, look at my room. How many things do you recognize?
Oh, yeah. True. It's a very... I noticed you have a toothless plushie. Maybe I should show you a little of a surprise. Cat, would you like to demonstrate and redeem the quote-unquote cute, not plushie, actually a baby toothless? That would be very cute. Actually, let's see if it works. I'm gonna show you a very cute... Oh, it worked! There he is! Say hello to my cute little baby.
That's cute.
I love Toothless. Such a cutie pie.
Oh, that's adorable.
He's gonna be our little how do you say, like, the motivation and happiness that it will leave in our faces, because so cute.
Yeah, but that's adorable. That's really cute.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. How have you been? How was your day?
It's okay. I'm very tired though, but it's fine.
You're tired. That is so understandable. Chad, don't worry. It's only 9 p.m. We can make it till 2 a.m. It's cool. Fine.
Wow. Hey, usually I am around Vupechat from 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. But
wow.
today the start actually only at 7 p.m. and I cannot go. I'm streaming today, but I am too tired. Like I streamed yesterday as well, and I'm like done for.
Fair enough. You have lots of energy, which is really inspiring. I love meeting so many VTubers with that level of like charisma and that positive energy. I love that.
I'm only at my 10%.
That's so cool. I noticed you also love playing Elden Ring and RPG. Is that right?
Yeah.
That is so cool.
And there's so many games that I should try and test. Like, I mean, they didn't give a big list anyways. It's like, I cannot choose many things from here.
True. There's so many games lately that's becoming so difficult to choose from.
Yeah, and they actually only put in the list stuff that I don't play. Like, bleh. Bleh.
Right? That's basically my brain every time I make a decision. I'm like, do I play this? Do I play that? And then I'm like, am I going to spend 50 euros on this game and then all of a sudden spend on another one? I'm like, I don't know. There's so many games.
Yeah, and I like just testing a lot of indie games, and I also like playing a lot of lately multiplayer with people that I can enjoy a bit.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I like having a laugh. What can I do?
Awesome. I literally just got the Switch 2 not too long ago, and I'm seriously just so happy like playing like not the new Mario Kart game. I haven't got it yet, but I love playing other multiplayer games. We play Pokemon Unite a lot of the community really loves Pokemon Unite. It's really fun. I love it.
Yeah, I didn't get the Switch 2 because I'm actually getting the money to get Live 2D because I make my own art, my own model and stuff, and I want to pay for because it's monthly payment, and I'm working on my next model and everything. So I've been buying programs right and left. So
so you've been experimenting a lot, it seems.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
So I couldn't buy the Switch 2, but I have the new Pokemon game, like kind of like there, like ooh, I am a bit of a shiny hunter, and I want to do like one of those difficult runs where you can only get a team of shinies, or you're screwed.
Oh wow, that sounds like much more of a challenge than the what is that challenge that you guys do? Was it called like the Nuzlocke run?
Yeah, I don't do those because I get attached to my Pokemon and I would just throw it away like
Oh, no. That is so me as well.
But I usually I when I started streaming long ago, when I was not a VTuber, I'm totally new in VTubing. So but back when I streamed, where I started at the pandemic, and I started doing shiny hunting, and it's very relaxing because you can chat with people while you wait for shinies to appear and stuff. And then I'm like, I cannot too many shinies. I don't know what to do with them, so I just give them away to people on the chat and stuff like that. And I'm like, why not? I want to do that again. And
that's such a wholesome thing. I love that. That's so cute. That's such a wholesome thing. I always love it when people do that because I know how hard it is to get a shiny, and people get so much. It's like, there you go, you get a shiny. I'm like, but how long did it take you though? Like, I don't want to make you feel, like.
No, but sometimes you get repeats a lot from when you're hunting something specific, and instead you are keeping getting the same on the same area. And you're like, I'm going to give these away, and I have no problem with that, because maybe you're unlucky with the one you're searching that might be very simple, and instead you're getting a lot of different ones. I have no problem giving those away.
Well, when you put it that way, I'm just pretty much unlucky on everything, in Pokemon. but hey, a shiny is a shiny. I think pretty much every shiny is adorable, considering how difficult they are to get most of them.
Yeah, for sure. And I would really, if I get a Switch 2, I would love to shiny hunt again.
You're going to love it.
Yeah. The thing is, the money.
Yeah. Oh, I'm seriously. I have to say, I really love your model a lot. I really love the entire design of it. So
thanks. It's actually was my first try on modeling and
really
stuff, so
wow.
It's very stiff. The next one I want to do it with V-Bridger and have the whole movements and everything, which is why I need the money for
Fair
everything.
enough. No, for your first try, that's pretty impressive. That's very awesome done.
Thanks.
I haven't seen models like that before. It's actually very awesome. That is.
By the way, do you mind if I add you as friends?
Of course, yeah, absolutely. The more the better.
I like people with some personality spice. If you ever want to play a game.
Absolutely, yeah. I love play. To be honest, I've been a little bit busy and stuff, but I'm always like down to find time to play with friends. You know, like it's always a nice experience.
Yeah, like right now I'm with the whole thing about changing my model and also my OBS because I'm changing from Streamlabs OBS to actual OBS and it's taking
Oh no, that's such good. Oh no, I did that once. Not to demotivate you or anything, but my god, that was such a stressful experience.
Exactly. So right now people be like, I want to collab with you. I'm like, I appreciate that a lot, but wait.
yeah, they have to wait. I remember when I did that. It's nice though because there's a lot of benefits, but my god, there's a lot of work that goes into it. But hey, don't feel stressed about it or anything. Just do it slowly and on your own time, and trust me, it will pay off in the end. It's just it's a little bit of a process. It is a little bit of a headache at first, but it's much better, especially on the resources that it takes. It's definitely better. Because I remember Streamlabs, it took like 80% of my RAM, and I was like, hold on a minute, it's like, is that normal?
That's the thing. I didn't know that, and they told me, and I'm like, what the? Now I understand why the games are lagging, no matter what I do.
Yeah, and to be fair, it took me years before I learned that. Like, this is literally... I've been streaming for 5 years. And
wow. Okay.
it took me a long time to learn things. I remember when I was like just a PNG, and then I switched over to 3D, and then I switched over to 2D, which is the model that I have, right? So it's always like a new process, and it's quite tricky to set these things up at first. But once you start getting used to it and attached, it all starts coming down naturally, and you start improving slowly, with these things.
Yeah, there's so much that they are telling me, and it's like, oh my god, there's like so much because I'm new. Like they're like, oh, but you have been doing some streams. I'm like, yeah, but with nothing.
Yeah, it's like
I have nothing.
They're like, okay, fine. They're like two softwares which pretty much do the same thing. However, they operate a little bit different. It's not that straightforward as people think.
And then there are so many plugins that only work with OBS. They're I need this and this. It's like, that only work with OBS. I'm like,
okay. Yeah, that as well. Yeah, that's another challenge. Although there's really cool plugins and stuff. So, for example, I'm using the plugin for multi-streaming. I'm literally multi-streaming right now, currently, on multiple platforms. So there's a really cool plugins that a lot of people benefit from, including plugins that you can use for your own model. Like you can move it stuff on the screen. You can set it on Stream Deck if you have one. You can do a lot of cool things. With OBS, there's a lot of cool plugins.
I didn't know how people exactly go around moving their character on the screen. I thought they just went to VTube and they just manually moved it.
You can. That is a good way, but there's a very much easier way and that's with the plugin that I mentioned. That's a really cool plugin. You just push up a button and there you go. It just does that.
That sounds good. I need that.
It's very easy, and I was surprised, but you'll be surprised. There are some really powerful plugins for OBS.
The pity is I need to make a list because then I forget that I want that or that exists.
Fair enough. Yeah. if you want. Oh, wait. Let me send you a friend request before I go. Before we get. Go into another word. Thank you so much for the chat. I appreciate it. Take care. Have a good one. You boom surge. Oh no, boom surge. It was. Don't you love it when boom surge happens like that? God damn it, man. Boom surge. I was having a conversation. That was such an awesome. Oh, people, look who it is. Look who it is. Oh man. Plank! Hello, Plank! How are you doing? It's fancy seeing you again. The Plank is back, everybody. Hold on a minute, I'm not seeing anything on the screen side. I think Plank is trying to scare us. Mr. Plank, how was your day? I know I can't see you at the moment, but most likely you can hear me. miss you. He will probably throw a grenade at us. That's gonna happen. Let me see. Hold on. No, this is a bit risky, but I'm gonna try. Let's see if it triggers a reaction. Also, that might actually summon Plank. Maybe. This is kind of scary. Look, Plank is just over there in the darkness. Oh no! I think Plank was disconnected or something. I don't know. Interesting. Here we go, people. Hello.
Meowdy.
What are you doing?
Hi.
How are you?
Doing well, and you?
Doing good. Just meeting people and also just hugging my cute. I almost said Bluetooth. Oh my goodness, toothless baby. I almost called him Bluetooth. Dad, don't call me out. But I am just having fun. What about you? How has your lovely Vupechat experience been so far?
It's been good. It's been good. Meeting some new people, meeting some old friends, and just having a good time.
That's lovely. That's lovely. What kind of games do you like to play, and what are your passions and things you love doing?
I like a lot of playing a lot of different games, but at the moment I've been playing Let's Build a Zoo.
All right, that sounds like a simulation game, actually, from the name of it.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
That's really
It's
cool.
fun.
Nice. Do you like dinosaurs? Because I have just a simulation for you. If you like dinosaurs,
Yeah.
have you heard of? I'm pretty sure you heard of Jurassic World. Or
Yeah, I have a Jurassic World Evolution 1 and 2.
oh, you have that? Oh, that's so cool! It's such a wonderful game.
I haven't played the second one. I've seen playthroughs of it.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. That is so cool. I love simulation
There's a
games.
third one. There's a third Jurassic World coming out. Third Jurassic World Evolution.
Oh,
game
that is
coming
so
out.
cool. There's been so many Jurassic World movies and all. I've lost track. There's one that actually they also did in Malta, which I was very surprised. They actually recorded part of that cinematic over here in Malta where I live. So I was very surprised about that. I was like, really? They recorded part of that cinematic over here? It was like, what's the catch? But apparently they said Malta was like an interesting historical country. So they had spots where they actually thought it would be cool to have that in the film. I was like, oh, that's actually intriguing. We've never been invited to be in one of the interesting, popular dinosaur survival movies before. So I thought that was actually pretty cool.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, and I'm not really that much of a Jurassic nerd. I actually know nothing about dinosaurs, but I think it's pretty interesting as a films. I really like the films so much. Really awesome films.
I enjoy the films. I
Mhm.
especially enjoy the original ones with Sam Neill.
That is so cool. Shake it off. I just wanted to say, because your model reminds me of something, and I'm not sure if I'm the only one who said, but your model, for some whatever reason, by the color and the design, it gives me Hatsune Miku vibes for some reason. Not sure if you ever saw Hatsune Miku before.
I've seen her, but I've never been told that before.
It's lovely. I seriously love your model. It gives me that anime vibes. That's actually pretty cool. I love that. I'm not sure. Do you love watching anime?
Yeah.
Nice. What kind of anime do you love?
Oh, jeez, that's a long list. I mean, I have also a long list of anime still to watch.
Fair enough.
I mean, I grew up with Pokemon and Digimon.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty nice. I love that. Digimon is absolutely very awesome. I don't know about you, but am I the only person who think that Digimon is still better than Pokemon in terms of story and design wise to the monsters there?
There are people that still think that and enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. I just
also-
always thought it was kind of cool, you know?
Thank you for the follow, Shortline. Appreciate it.
Yeah, follows. I love it. But overall, it's been great. I've been meeting with all sorts of people today. This is the first time I did a Vupechat on a Sunday, which I was very surprised that a lot of people are available on a Sunday, because usually I do it like from like either I choose a day from Monday to Friday, but not a lot of people were available during the time that I stream. So I was very surprised today to meet a lot of people.
There are events that happen during the week as well as on a Sunday. If you're in the
Discord,
Discord, they do announce it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the downside is that those events happen a little bit on the later date when I'm like at work and stuff, because of time zones can be a little bit tricky. But I really would like to attend to those and get my opportunity to talk to people. I think that's actually very nice. I love that. I want to give that a chance and see how it goes.
Well, next week, being the 12th, there is a early event, which is would be 4 a.m. for some and 9 a.m. for others. So I'm not sure what time that would be for you.
Okay. I'll have to check, because mine is a CET time zone, and it'll be a little bit different, especially if there are time zones from America. That's quite a big, massive gap. Either way, thanks for the chat. I had a lot of fun. I hope you had a lot of fun too.
I did.
Thank you.
Bye.
Take care. Yo, Miko! Hello there, Miko! Welcome on in! We got the artist joined us in the chat, everybody! Can we get some hype in the chat and give all the love to Miko? Oh my goodness, what a surprise! Miko, it's so lovely to see you in! What a beautiful surprise! That was the biggest surprise in today's stream. That is so awesome. Yo, Miko, welcome on in. It's so lovely to see you in. For those of you guys who don't know, Miku is one of the many artists that did a lot of awesome work for me. As you guys can notice, those people that did the work for me based on the commissions that they were, the money that I paid for them for certain commissions that we agreed on, those people have the artist badge. So anytime you guys see an artist badge in here, they're either they are people that I worked with, or people that are, people known to making art and selling artwork online. And Miku is one of those artists, guys. Miku is the person responsible for the rigging of my model, which is absolutely awesome. And Miku is also responsible for the portfolio, which is absolutely awesome job. And Miku is absolutely amazing. Did a lot of work for me. Super kind person and very flexible, and also just overall very fun experience. So guys, make sure to show the love and appreciation, because if it wasn't for Miku's talent, none of this would be possible. So please share your love and support to Miko. Miko is absolutely awesome, and please support the artists. They do a lot of work, they put a lot of effort and a lot of knowledge, and it is absolutely incredible to meet these people, because it takes so much work and effort to do things, especially when it comes to art. And Miku did so much for me, for this channel. And I seriously am super in love with the work and stuff. So thank you so much, Miku, once again, for the awesome art style you've been doing and the work you did for me. Like, I owe you my utmost gratitude and respect for all the beautiful work you did for me. Also, I hope you're doing awesome, Miku. Thank you so much for being here. Also, it's Miko, not Miku, but words. I'm always butchering words, man. I need to stop butchering words. But guys, go follow the lovely Miko. Absolute awesome being and a great artist. So make sure to do that. Miko, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much, and thanks so much for stopping by. Also, I'm so happy you like the Toothless. That was actually an asset that was made by another artist. And it wasn't really expensive. I thought having like something that I really love so much, like something like a baby Toothless, is absolutely very cool. And I have this very cutie pie over here to keep us comfy and happy. So I thought having a cute little Toothless here, it would be a nice addition to the model. Anytime somebody triggers the channel point, you get to see this beautiful cutie pie for the rest of the stream. So it's something nice to add a little layer of cuteness the already cute model that I'm very honored that so many people worked on. So yeah, I'm just super happy. So thank you very much for being here. Yeah, Miko. I keep saying the word. I keep butchering the name. Miko is such a lovely being. Please go support Miko, guys. Does incredible work. I appreciate you a lot for being here. Yeah, we're just having fun talking to people. We're in Vupechat, and we got our little cutie pie with us. At the same time, we got a rare treasures. Apparently, I'm not sure what the heck this is, but it's basically a chest, if you want to call it that. And that's cool. Also, thank you for the hydrate, Maxine. I appreciate it. Thank you. Of course, Miko, my pleasure. You did so much awesome work to a lot of people, and I just appreciated everything. And the one thing that I appreciate the most is not just also for the awesome work that you did, but also for the fact that you were so kind. And I love that so much about artists because, you know, like doing the work and doing a professional work is good and is important. But I think having a connection and respect towards each other, especially when you have a client, I think that's the most impactful thing because you have no idea that your art is impacting the future of people's channel, whether if it's a portfolio or an any form of artwork, it can contribute to someone's future. And I just loved everything about our connection, our time, the fact that you were very flexible. So I appreciate that a lot. And seriously, keep doing the awesome work to a lot of other people because your work is awesome. And I seriously love all your work. So keep it up. You're doing an awesome job. And yeah, guys, again, go follow the lovely Miko. Absolutely awesome bean. So make sure to do that. And again, once again, huge thank you for being here. I appreciate you a lot. But yeah, we're just having also a conversation with people over on Vupechat, and it's going really fun. It's going really nice. Yeah, so far so good. So far so good. Let's see, who else are we gonna meet? Let's see. Who else are we gonna meet? Any other people out there that we get lucky enough to meet, maybe? That would be cool. My cute little baby over here just giving you guys the cute eyes because my baby wants food. Somebody feed Toothless. Somebody feed Toothless, everybody. Do you guys got some milk or cookies? Oh, who's this? Naruto. Okay. Got an anime. And, oh. Hello. How are you doing?
Hello there.
Doing good. How are you?
How about you?
I'm doing awesome. That is a very cute looking. Is that a car? Looks like a car. What is that?
Well, originally that's the most comfortable amethyst chair.
Oh wow, that is you know what? That is the most adorable chair I have ever seen.
Thank you.
That's so cute. I love the cute eyes giving you that like cute look, kind of like giving that look that you want to be fed or something or sat on. It's cute. I like that. Very awesome. Where did you get this inspiration from?
Where did I get the inspiration? That's not a story a Jedi will tell you. Have you heard about the tragedy of the artist, but not the wise one?
Either way, whether if it's a monstrosity or not, I think that's so far the cutest chair I've seen. Because
thank you.
I haven't seen no VTuber chair yet, so you're the only one I've seen a VTuber that is a chair. It's very cute.
Now, Star Wars references aside, I literally heard that there was a chair before me, but I can assure you that there was not a single amethyst chair before me.
Ah, that you are one of a kind chair. Then that's from all I understood from what you're saying, which is actually all of that. You know what? If I find another chair, I won't have that chair. You'll be my chair from now on. How about that? You'll be my chair. You know what? I'll just get rid of this gaming chair just so I can have you as a chair. How about that?
Your gaming chair has been serving you for some time, and I believe it was
Well,
serving you pretty well.
That's true. I mean, I had a very old wooden chair that's been with me for God knows how long, and it's pretty much it broke my back more than I can count. So I had so many chairs in my life, you don't want to know. You're just one of the you are the chair. I have been, but we don't talk about that. It's cool. Hey, they don't know that.
Chairs, and you're talking, and you're silent to a chair.
If that chair didn't break my back, we would still be in that same chair. And luckily enough, it actually held for so long, which I'm very proud. That was the chair.
Excuses.
Look, you know, I guess it. You know what? I take that. That is an excuse at some point. You know what? I kind of miss my old grumpy old wooden chair. I'm gonna just go and swap with an old grumpy wooden chair. How about that? Also, don't ask me how a chair can be grumpy. I have no idea. You ask that to the chair. Chair will answer. Chair is wise.
There's a comfy amethyst chair that is talking to you in English. So
Indeed.
I don't think I'm the one who's gonna ask questions.
You know what? You'll be my chair. You're gonna be my chair from now on. Alright? That's how it's gonna be. I want my purple cute-eyed chair. And also a talking chair. Nobody likes better than a talking chair. Let's be real. Talking chair is the best. We all love talking chairs.
That's for sure.
I notice I have this weird imagination for some whatever reason when I look at that chair, but why does the backside kind of has the figure of a human being? If you look closely, you see the little you guys see that straight line in the middle, and on the other side you see that comes to an angle at a point. It kind of looks like someone's nose. It kind of looks like a man's nose. I don't know. I don't know if that's me, but doesn't that look like kind of like a human, like wrapped around in a chair? I don't know, like the backside of the chair. I don't know if that's just me, my imagination, but
I never knew about that on my model, and I literally drew it.
That's so cute, though. Hey, listen, it's still cute, though. I don't know. That's just my weird imagination, though. Trust me, don't be surprised. It's not the first time I imagined something cute. Like, for example, I don't know, a basketball, and I imagine it was probably like a tomato. Don't ask me how I confused those two, but that's my imagination. I thought a basketball looked like a tomato. Imagine me eating a basketball. Makes sense, right, chat? Absolutely.
So did you eat it or not?
I'm eating a ball full of air. Totally normal. So yeah,
was it tasty?
Was it tasty? It was full of air, which I guess it was tasty. I was eating air, if that makes sense. Everyone likes eating air, right? Air is nice.
Yeah, you humans need air to survive.
Indeed.
I just like the taste of air.
And everyone likes air. Everybody. That's just
Indeed.
life. Anyway, I have an interesting question. Has anyone sat on you yet?
There was someone who managed to sit on me in Vupechat.
Interesting.
I was really confused by the power.
The power of the purple chair. Even my baby wants to sit on that chair. Don't you, Toothless? You want to go on that chair? You just have a nice nap on it. My baby should.
Allowed.
You would allow a cute dragon to sit on that chair?
Yes.
It's a cute baby dragon, so hopefully it will behave right. Right, Toothless? You're not gonna tear that hair, right? Like you did with mine.
I'm literally made of amethysts. How he's gonna do that?
I don't know. You tell me this baby is a special one. It's got those razor sharp teeth. Trust me, you don't want to put your hand next to those teeth. You'll lose it. Which, luckily enough, you don't have any hands, so you're fine.
Indeed.
You don't have any. You're a chair.
I don't have hands to begin with.
Oh my! That is a really seriously. I want this chair. You guys want to get this chair? I want to get this chair. This is one of a kind chair, you know. A purple
I
chair.
told some of my cousins if they find a way to you, they might give
Hmm.
you a chair.
I can imagine how expensive this chair is. Very expensive. If it's made for that material, you can imagine how much money that's gonna bring. That's
Well, you can Google the price of amethyst and just imagine how much 1.4 tons of amethyst would cost.
Oh Jesus! Is that how much? Is that how much it was used to make this chair? Damn.
According to my calculation, that should be the amount of amethyst made.
So you're telling me if I have a chair like you and I sell it, I can buy a house? Imagine.
I don't know. I mean, have you seen the prices of houses? Do you think?
Oh yeah,
that's enough.
They're over rocket. Yeah, we're not going to even start talking about how expensive things have become, especially owning a property at this point. In fact, no wonder chairs have also been getting really expensive because there's always a new generation of chairs. Every time, new chairs. I would not be surprised if we get hologram-like chairs now. Technology.
Hologram chairs that you cannot even sit on.
Yeah, they're just there for looks. Somebody tries to get pranked to sit on them. You just go there, you try to sit down, and you just hurt your butt in the process because you think they're real and they're not. It's like one of those prankable chairs, I guess. Very evil. I would not do that.
I must become that chair.
You must become the ultimate chair. You have to be. The evolution is imminent. You will become the ultimate god chair that everyone wants. That's your destiny. You are the cutest chair, and now you'll become the god living chair known to mankind.
Basically, I'm gonna evolve like a Pokemon.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, that's one way to put it, exactly.
How did I become a Pokemon?
I wonder what your evolution would be. That would be actually kind of interesting to know.
Well, some just between you and me,
evolution
is in progress.
Oh, really? Oh, that's gonna be cool. I can imagine the chair is gonna be like having legs and hands and just being tall as heck. Like those humanoid chairs. That would be very funny to see. Yo, I would be very down to see that. Very interesting, very interesting. I'll keep that in mind. When we meet again, I'll be like, how's the chair going? That's gonna be my question.
Well, I'm gonna try to a little bit get some updates on my socials. Right now it's only the Twitter or X, but I'm gonna try to expand my socials a little bit.
Nice, that's awesome. If you ever be on Twitch or anything, I would love to add you because I love this whole chair conversation. You're the first VTuber I talked about chairs, and I know nothing about chairs. I just have my totally not expensive €200 chair.
I don't know about chairs as well.
I mean, you're technically a chair, so you know enough. You know enough about chairs.
You're a human. How much do you know about human body?
Maybe like 2.5%, which is pretty much equivalent to nothing. But that's fine.
Exactly. So, like, that's the whole thing.
But knowing humans, we also like to pretend to know a lot of stuff. Not me, though, but yeah. A lot of humans love to brag about knowledge, and I'm like, I don't like to brag. I just say it how it is. I'm not good at human knowledge and biology and all that stuff. I don't know. No, I'm not an expert.
Same here. Like, I'm gonna say that at some point, at least, I knew almost every pain spot on human body.
My God, you... Oh God! I just got hit in the face when you followed. Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate. See, this is why you can't trust chairs. I mean, what? Nothing. You didn't hear that. Oh my!
Hey,
appreciate you.
In my defense, I was using this knowledge only while I was fighting bullies.
You just... What the heck did you click the follow button if you have no hands? Oh, maybe you just
The
snapped
same
on it.
way I give headbutts to basically everyone.
You give headbutts to a talking chair that gives headbutts even though you don't have any hands to do so?
I'm founder of a believer to pass to a pet god. Headbutt, God will save us.
You have the power of a head pet even though you don't have hands. God bless you, chair. You are one of a kind. This chair is the chair, chat. Speaking of somebody been saying they want to become the darkness of their own throne, guess what? You just need this chair. That's all you need. You just need a little bit of purple. Just a little bit of purple in the dark. That's all you need.
Exactly.
Speaking of,
you don't need how to. You need something. Just add some purple. Purple.
You know what?
Fixes everything.
You just given me a very crazy idea to do. I kind of want to actually have a chair, put some eyes on it, and a little bit of a mouth. Leave it in the dark, and when someone walks in and they see that chair smiling at, that would scare the absolute bonkers out of it. That would be funny to do. Imagine someone walks in, I just leave a chair with eyeballs, because they won't expect it. It's just so random. They won't see that coming. I'm like, imagine if I do that shit. I would record that. That would be funny.
That's how you'll become a prank.
That's how I'm gonna become a prank. You just inspired me to do something crazy. So I hope you're proud of that. You're part of the crazy idea, and I love that. Despite how cute you are.
I'm crazy enough already.
Indeed. And despite how cute you are, you still gave me a very crazy idea. That would be funny though. It's so funny.
Do it.
Imagine they throw the chair in the house with fear. That would be insane. That would be insane if they do that. I mean, I've seen that happening. I mean, listen, we say that it's like impossible. I've seen people rage and they throw much more than chairs out of the windows. They throw freaking tables, computers, microwaves, washing machines. Yes, I've seen that happen. It's not pretty, trust me. It's not pretty.
Of course, it's not pretty.
It's funny.
Monster would throw away chairs from windows.
People that are crazy, apparently, which I'm crazy, but not that crazy. There's a limit of crazy.
That's not even craziness. Like, Joker is crazy, but even he won't pick a fight with IRS.
You know what? You have a point. That is very true. At least he has a sense of will, because he doesn't pick a fight. He knows he cannot win. He's not that crazy. At least. So at least he has a sense of intelligence, one way or another. That's fair. That is so fair.
The same logic applies to these bodies. You're throwing chairs. That's not a regular fight you wanna do. Have you ever wondered why Jackie Chan uses so many chairs and he's always winning?
True. He breaks a lot of chairs and tables, that's for bloody sure. I've seen that. Actually, yeah. You know which movie you kind of reminded me of a very awesome movie. Have you ever seen Ip Man for Ip Man 3?
I never saw that.
He's not like Jackie Chan, but he knows something about self-defense, and most of the movies that he's been in, it involves nothing but him just balancing himself on hundreds of chairs, and pretty much when they get broken, he just balances himself on more chairs, and more chairs break, and then he balances on, and it just keeps going like that. He uses chairs, he uses machetes as well, which is crazy. And
why do people commit genocides of my kind?
They just go there breaking tables and chairs. It's always they get it. It's always them being the victims. You know, it's funny.
Yes.
Or even though
my kind must suffer.
Your poor chairs are suffering for the sake of entertainment. We need to protect those chairs, chat. We need to protect those chairs. We need to protect them. We're gonna tweet that hashtag protect. You know what, chat? Go on Twitter and do it like right now.
Shared lives matters.
We're just gonna get your username and just gonna be like, in the name of this holy chair, everybody quote hashtag protect the chairs. In the name of this VTuber that we just met on Vupechat. Don't question it, just do it.
Questions will wait. We got
chairs to save. Right. We got chairs to save. The moment we waste, more chairs get affected.
Every second we waste one or two chair.
My goodness.
Dies by reckless humans.
I love how we get into depth about chairs. This is the first time I actually had a conversation about in depth with chairs. That's actually intriguing. Chairs, the mighty chairs. Speaking of, your background reminds me of Plank that I've met here on Vupechat. It's very intriguing.
That's a background from Vupechat.
Yeah. I've seen that. And quite enough, your background reminds me of him because he always uses the same background every time.
Just use the same background. That's
yeah.
Well, that's basically
coincidental
as well.
Yeah.
Also, wait a moment.
Indeed.
It's not the first time in Vupechat, or even the second. If you met Planks on multiple occasions.
Yeah, this is my 5th time actually being on Vupechat, and the first time I actually am streaming streaming about Vupechat on Sunday. It was actually quite nice that I've met so many people on Sunday. I was very surprised. I've met you for the first time, which is pretty cool. So
indeed,
I loved it. We just talked about chairs, man.
We just talk about so much chaotic stuff. I like it as well.
This is gonna become a meme. You just watch. Everybody's gonna talk about chairs from now on. Chad, you're just gonna do me in and be like, "Hey, Nathan. So about the chair," I'm like, "Oh boy, here we go with the chair topics again." That's gonna be intriguing. Nothing about chairs. No, don't encourage them. No.
I'm a chair. I must encourage them.
No, don't encourage them.
My kind.
Everybody, I love how you just went in there and you're just asking them about the chairs. And everyone is going to be like, "Nathan, you need the chairs." I'm like, "People, I have the chairs. I have my chair." May not be
Are you sure about that?
May not be the chair, but I have a chair. For now. Until I actually end up breaking a chair, but no, I'm not gonna break my chair. I'm protecting this chair, right? This is a very special chair. Unless I get that purple chair. Unless I decide to get an actual purple chair. Imagine I do that. It would be funny.
Yeah, that will be funny. Just
you know what? I actually want to go. You know what? After the stream, I want to go on Google and type in purple chairs and see what comes up. I'm actually nervous. I hope nothing sus comes up, but you know what? I'm kind of tempted to just go in there and just type in purple chairs and see what the results be. Oh god. I'm very nervous on that. I don't know if I should be worried or I should actually just bleach my eyeballs before I do that. I wonder. I'm curious about it. It sounds suspicious, right, Chad, when you talk about purple chairs? But I mean, who knows?
I won't spoil a thing to you.
Oh god. I will Google that. That's gonna be interesting. Well,
yeah, that may be interesting. Will you regret it though? That's the question.
Only one way to find out. Only one way to find out I'm a masochist. I'm gonna go for it. What a weird idea I had come up with this. Where do I get these ideas to do something like this?
That's the influence of Toothless.
Right. My baby's just like wants to get on that chair, and I'm like, "Child, you don't want to know about the chair, all right? Ace, don't put that chair emote in the chat. What are you doing?" Oh my goodness.
The chair talking.
The chair. Yo, it was so much nice to talk to you. I appreciate it. I will definitely Google about purple chairs. Chat, don't say anything.
Okay, good luck with your Googling.
Yeah,
take care. To meet you.
Yeah, same here. Really take care. One. Have a good one. My God, I'm gonna Google freaking purple chairs, man. No, don't do no chair puns in here. You guys are crazy. Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Well, I'm as confused why I'm here as you are, but hello.
Nonetheless, we are all confused.
Indeed. I mean, isn't that part of life, right? I mean, I'm just talking about purple chairs like 5 minutes ago, so it's I guess that's normal at this point.
Usually, yeah.
Indeed. How are you doing, Jones? How has your day been?
It's been good, I suppose.
you're supposed. Interesting response. And why? Is there something behind that? Did someone steal a treasure chest or something?
I'm not a pirate.
You're not a pirate. What are you?
You want to know why I have the eye patch?
Let me guess. Is it something to do with a cat? Oh my goodness. Wow. That stare. That is the stare. I'm just gonna lean backwards. Oh my god. Wait. Is that what I think it is? Is that from... That's something like from Naruto, chat? Am I the only one who thinks that? That looks like something from Naruto. Why? That is a gear. You have a gear icon in your eye. What is that? What is that? What is that? That looks cool, actually, and kind of terrifying. So that stare is gonna reduce 5 years of my lifespan. You just wait. What's gonna happen?
I don't know. However, amidst all that, can you be gaming though?
Of course, we be gaming. What kind of games do you have in mind?
Well, really, it depends. You know, it depends on a lot of things. But when I first saw you, I could not help but think Jimmy Neutron.
Really? Oh my goodness, that's the first time. You know what? I'll take that as a hell of a compliment. You know what? Because I used to play the Jimmy Neutron games when I was very young. What an awesome memories.
Well, it's because of the hair. Not so much the smartness, but because of the hair.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That's cool.
You're not going to have a brain blast. The only kind of brain that's going to be blasting is called a brain fart.
But fair. You know what? You have a point, because trust me, my brain has already exploded the first, 10 minutes of Vupechat, so you're not wrong.
No, believe it or not, I did a stream once where I binged all 3 movies of Bionicle.
Oh wow! Okay, you did you did that. I never did that actually on stream. To be fair.
What if I told you it is free on YouTube? All 3 the supercut edited. It has all 3 edited in timeline order.
That would actually be very tempting. Not gonna lie, especially if it's free.
And it is also Twitch safe. I should know. I did the watch along twice.
Nice. Sounds pretty.
So I know
tempting.
it is within the TOS and it's free. All I need to do is type in Bionicle movie trilogy cut, and it should be like a 3-ish hour movie.
3-ish hour movie. Okay. Well, chat.
Yes,
we're gonna take note of that. We're gonna see what it is. We're gonna find out sooner or later. Sounds interesting. Love that. It's like when we've been watching what was that called? Digital Circus. Now that was actually pretty cool on YouTube. Love that.
And when you do, you can either ask me or ask anybody else to tag along and do collab watching.
Hell yeah.
Because that makes it all the more fun.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely. I mean, I love playing games with people as well, let alone watching movies together. Hell yeah. Speaking of games, how do you feel about RPGs?
RPGs, I mean, it depends. Yeah, I mean, I do have Yggdra Union, I have Chrono Trigger, I have a couple others.
Oh, okay, Chrono Trigger. That's a very good one you spoke there. Have you, since you played Chrono Trigger and it's made by Square Enix, have you heard of Kingdom Hearts?
Someone bought it for me to play on stream.
Oh wow, that's so cool! They bought it. Wow. That's a hell of a gift.
The only one I've ever played was Chain of Memories on the Game Boy.
Fair enough. To be fair, a lot of people don't really like Chain of Memories because of one particular mechanic, but I guess they all have their own opinions. I think they're all cool in their own way. So,
in a sense, yes. In
their own way.
In a sense. Now, do you have any other questions, comments, grievances, anything on your mind?
Help me out here. Do you guys have any questions would like to say? So that was actually from, what was his name? Carl from Neutron, or where he goes, are you going to finish that croissant?
Are you going to finish that croissant? Or chat, you could pester him to try to collaborate with me.
Oh man,
You could.
You know what?
Hypothetically, of course.
Listen, I'm always open to collab all sorts of people. It's just, all I will say, just be prepared for my energy. I mean, you probably got an idea already, so you can imagine the kind of vibe and energy that I give.
Well, I mean, I usually have the most energy.
Don't forget the timer. Don't forget the timer. Oh, my good. Every time I see that timer.
And by the way, I also DM'd you, so there you go.
That's awesome.
You're gonna say unware on Discord.
Hell yeah.
The people go through what? Not to mention, I do have a thing that makes collaborations easier. Do you see my DMs, my good sir?
Let me see. DMs. Indeed, I do. That's
so. The thing that I'm talking about, all right, is this right here.
Okay.
Yes.
You see.
Indeed. And it is... yes, for only the GigaChads, yes.
Interesting. I've never known myself to be a GigaTuber.
Well, don't worry. You don't have to know yourself as one. Fair. But there's also a chat room where you can see everybody's avatar.
Fair enough. I love how you shared the Discord server thingy. I'm like, it's the common thing that a lot of people use. I'm like, fair enough. Discord server works.
Yes, indeed, and that is primarily how I do my collaborations. Unless they are just like, unless they hellaciously want to do just a one-on-one. I'm like, sure, I do not mind.
Fair enough. That also works too. I mean, prefer anything works nowadays.
Yeah.
So it's fair.
But do you have any questions, comments, grievances, anything that you want to ask or do?
I noticed you're also a voice actor, which is very intriguing. So, what advice would you give to beginners like myself starting on voice acting?
So, here you go. So the advice that I would give to you is that really it's just about embodying a character. I recently signed a NDA with a thing, so I can't really say too much about it. But what I can say is that there was a character that I did a read for. I don't know if I'm cast quite yet. But it is for a little guy, and he's like a very, very skinny orc. Right.
Okay.
And he's like, oh my goodness, no, please, no. Listen, it's all about doing this. And the vibe I got off of them was like Junkrat a little bit. When I, kind of lean in on that. It's all about being the Junkrat. And there's two things that make us great. And he holds up, 3 fingers when he says 2, but.
Oh my goodness, that's so me. That's so me.
Money and explosives. But but no. And when you're playing a character, embodying it, and really just doing as you do best. I'll give you an example. I can do a lot of characters from like Dragon Ball, Naruto, My Hero, you name it.
Okay.
I can do it.
That's nice. That is awesome. I would love to sound like an anime character at some point. Especially I notice I would love to sound like probably like Tanjiro or Rengoku.
So for Tanjiro, you just gotta sound really wimpy. Like, all right, I'll do it. For my sister.
Oh, right.
For Nezuko.
True. I gotta sound like that.
and then for Zenitsu, he can be like, oh, Nezuko! And then he can be like,
Nezuko-chan!
Oh, he can be like, thunder breathing, first form.
Oh yeah, he's got that deep voice.
He can really get like that. He does. But I'll give you an example. When I'm doing like say All Might, I love doing All Might, but the main interpretation that like everyone gets wrong for All Might is they just go deep. They only go deep, and that's it. They never do step 2, and step 2 includes using the throat, and that sounds weird in context. But what I mean by that is, when you do, like say Kermit the Frog, you are using the throat. So it's kind of like that. So instead of "Have no fear, for I am here," it's "Have no fear, for I'm here."
Wow. Okay.
And
wow.
That's the difference.
Wow. Okay. Well, you just did a brilliant job demonstrating, because that was such incredible voice acting. Holy shit. That's awesome.
And, like say, even with like Vegeta, right? Well, hello, Kakarot. It's all about knowing your range.
Wow.
But when you're doing Vegeta, you don't say everyone. You say everyone. Like one.
Everyone.
So like say instead of "Well, hello, everyone." No, you say, "Well, hello, everyone. Beerus, I'm going to make you suffer. That's my Bulma!" And then he yells and he gets mad.
That's so cool.
And then Master Roshi. "Hello, nurse. Master Roshi. You just gotta talk about women." And that's all he does.
Wow. Your voice is incredibly powerful, not gonna lie. That is such a powerful voice I've ever heard. I wish I had that voice. Can we just trade voice boxes? Is that even legal?
Have you seen the movie called Incredibles? Have you ever seen that?
Yes, of course.
Okay, watch. No, darling. It distracts from the now, darling.
Oh my god.
Knock it.
That's so cool. You're literally... I know that character. Isn't that the... Wasn't that the... What's her name? Oh my goodness, I forgot her name. What was her name? What just happened? Do you guys remember that little experiment lady that she experimented and made the suit for him and all that? So wait, what happened to Jones? Jones? Jones, are you there? Jones. Wait, Jones, if you can hear me, I appreciate you talking. I'm not sure I can't hear you. There's black screen on my side. But take care. You have a good one, and thank you for the chat and voice acting. Was that all? Oh, I love how Vupechat sometimes just goes crazy. Yeah, see that Vupechat just went crazy. That's so cool, though. We got to see a voice. It's so cute. I love that. So cool. Hello, Doomster.
Is it cool? Hello.
Hello, Fat.
Is it cool though?
Sorry, hold on.
Is it cool though?
Cool? You mean like the weather over here? Cool.
Oh, is it cool? I don't know.
It
was raining here, but
oh no, here it's like a microwave. Right now, it's really hot.
Yeah. I had that a few fucking days ago, and it's like,
Honestly, trust me, you don't want it to have it for 3 months, because that's literally what's been going on right now. It's like 36 degrees, and it's like 92% humidity. You can imagine how hot it is.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
It's horrible. Yeah, it is. Speaking of, I'm very surprised about the fact you put in your description like little guy, and it's like, you don't look like a little guy to me. A
lot of people say that. I just say that, fuck them. I'm just a little guy, you know.
I mean, a little guy with a big heart. There you go. That's a compliment. That's so cool.
But then again, I have been more in jail than actually outside in here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they said they played a lot of Amogus to know that I am an imposter, and I say that's fucked up. I can't do anything about that. That's just me, you know.
Exactly. I mean, you have no control over that. I mean, there's nothing else you can do. Yeah, technically so.
Yeah, I don't.
You just be yourself. Take it off.
I'm I'm just a little guy, you know.
Fair enough. Think it off. I think you might be the first person to try out a little experiment. Each other, would you be interested in a little experiment?
Oh.
I'm not.
Depends. I mean,
I'm sure you're familiar with the baggable interactions that we get on Vupechat.
no, I'm not familiar. Please do it.
In that case, since I just figured out about a feature that I had no bloody idea since today, I'm gonna trade. Well, you don't have to trade me for anything, but I'm gonna give you something so you can have a little fun with it. So there you go. Just want to be a little generous to you and have a nice.
I already had that one, but thank you.
Also, oh my goodness, I just saw your mouth for 2 seconds. I'm like, what just happened there? Oh God, it scared the crap out of me. Wait, are you a devil? Did you just become a devil? Hold on.
That horn was there all the time.
All demon slayers. Get them now. Get Rengoku, get Tanjiro, get them all.
No.
Oh, you tried to run away. He ran away. No, he's getting away. Get the demon slayers. He's getting away. He's trying to escape nighttime. He's trying to hide. He's trying to consume humans. That was brilliant. I love that. That was a very intriguing ending. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is...
Hello!
That's so lovely. Hello!
We meet again!
We do! That is so cool! Little babies with each other. That's so cute! Oh my God! Who's that cute? Who's that cute little... Who's that?
It's a mascot from YouTube Studio.
That's so cool! Who is that? Is that a...
Yeah.
Is that someone I know of? Is that based off a popular VTuber? That's so cute.
No, it's based off the YouTube Studio.
I see. That is so cool. Well, I just got my little baby dragon over here. You got a little buddy Toothless here.
Aww, Toothless.
He's a precious boy. He just likes all the pats. You see, he's very harmless for now until he grows up and becomes an adult.
Does he dance?
Well, he can dance, and unfortunately his legs are movable, but sadly... Actually, you know what? I can show you. I can show you the legs. Oh wait, actually, never mind. VTube doesn't like that. I could have showed you... I need to make... Remind me to create a nice little button where I can actually move the dragon. I think that would be cool. Because people like the dragon. Dragon is cute. He can dance. He's a cute little baby. He just likes the hugs. I love how we all have our little like, what do you call those? Like stress relievers. Thank you. That's the word. I love it. Cute stress relievers. Love it. How's your day been? How are you doing so far?
Mine has been good.
Nice. Did you meet any awesome people lately?
Well, I just got on not so long ago, so
that's cool.
I got on like 1 hour ago.
Nice. I've literally been streaming for almost 3 hours, and we've just been meeting a lot of people. I met a chair today, which was funny.
Chair, yeah, I also met him.
Very cool. I never seen a purple chair before.
We love the chair.
It's so lovely. It's so nice. I've been meeting lots of people, just having fun conversations, and also met a very fantastic voice actor who taught me about voice acting. I thought it was actually pretty impressive.
Oh, that's cool.
He literally mimicked Goku's voice perfectly, even Vegeta's.
Hey, it's me, Goku!
Oh my God, you did an awesome job as well. Holy shit. That's so cool.
I just didn't even practice. Hey, it's me, Goku!
You got a natural voice. I like that. I could adjust my voice, but my voice is strong in its own way. It's just I don't do that high pitched. I end up losing 50% of my voice if I do so.
I heard you beat cancer. You're a strong guy.
What voice could I try? I'm trying to think of something that I could do. Dad, remind me, what does the Chainsaw Man sound in the Chainsaw Man anime? I'm trying to... What does Denji sound? Because I would try to mimic his
Yeah.
voice.
Also, when you beat stage 4 cancer, you hear clapping.
The clap noise, oh my goodness. That was unexpected.
Hey, it's me, Goku.
Oh,
You're pretty strong.
oh no. Oh, I know
And
that.
Next page, stage Goku.
Oh god.
So stage 5 is Goku.
Hey, it's me, Goku. What? Oh god. The memes. The memes are real. I love anime memes. They're just so funny.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it.
That's so cool. I love that. I love that. I love we're having this nice conversation again. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Meet someone again. Very nice. Look at the Vupechat community chat. Vupechat. Vupechat. That's so cute. God damn it, that mascot is so cute. I can't stop looking at that mascot. Too adorable.
Yeah. Vupechat.
Vupechat. Yeah, it's been really fun. Really fun lately.
Yeah.
It's such a fun time.
Yeah.
Especially the chair. The chair was, I think, one of the most best experiences I saw in Vupechat.
Of course, the chair.
Love
the chair.
The chair is awesome. Anything interesting that I missed, Matt Boss, that you would like to share with me and the community?
Well, I haven't like suggested remove the skip button. Oh no, not remove skip button, but remove the timer during main call.
That could be
So
useful.
if you're talking and then you don't want to have timer anymore, you can just remove it instead of having to go out to the homepage.
Yeah, that would be useful. That would be very useful, actually.
5 people thumbed it up.
Fair enough. I like that. You know what would be cool in Vupechat? More games. More games that we can do.
Yeah, that would also be cool.
Imagine.
Add the whole Hold up. Any more time. Add like a full-on AAA game.
Oh my goodness. In Vupechat, that would be funny to see, actually. It would be very funny to see.
Just add the whole Doom or all of Lethal Company or stuff like that.
Oh my god, imagine. Also, did someone just burp in my chat while you do this? Stop. Why you guys do this to me? Somebody just redeemed a burp because somebody think it's funny to burp. Bruggo.
Bruh.
One of my mods, he's a goofster. I might him, he's always a goofster. He's from... He just loves it because he thinks it's funny because he's British and he just burps people.
You're goofy.
Oh dear. I'm a
Gosh.
Oh my god. Goofster. What do you mean it was probably you, Froggo? What do you mean? What are you talking? It was definitely you. That's all innocent.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, there goes the timer again. This is why I love to inform people about the timer, because if you're having a nice conversation and you get distracted, that happens. There you go. This is why I warn people, you see? This is what happens when you're distracted by good people and conversations, people. That's what happens. That's why you love it. You love it. Overall, it's been great. It's been wonderful. Red Bones, you got disconnected because of the timer. No. I was gonna inform you. I love how you cut out. That is definitely a clip. We need to clip that. I love how you cut out exactly as soon as the timer went. That was brilliant. Oh, look at that. Wait, founding member. Wait, excuse me. What was that about? What was that about? That was my name on it. Hello. No.
Baby too close. I like your stuff. Very sweet, very cool.
Thank you so much. Hold on, let me turn on your volume just a wee bit.
Okay.
There you go. I mean, a wee bit. I just cranked you to 100%. That's fine. Still a wee bit.
Go. We're in this bitch.
Heck yeah, that's so cool. I love your model. That is really cool model. Very awesome
Thank
model.
you. It is
That
very
is-
cool, awesome model. My best friend made it for me. She's awesome.
That's so cool. But can I ask, is that logo that you have in the shirt? Is that something that is referenced from One Piece?
Yes, this is Roronoa Zoro's crossbones from One
I knew it. I recognized it. It's been a while since I watched One Piece, but I reckon that's so cool. I love meeting more fellow anime lovers out there. That's so cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
I wouldn't be here if not for anime.
That's same. What is your favorite anime? I'm guessing it's One Piece.
No, like that's I love hitting people with that one because it throws them off. Like I just absolutely, you just got fucking zazzled just now. You're just like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, One Piece.
I got
No, my
bamboozled.
favorite anime of all time is called Code Geass.
Okay, nice, interesting choice.
A lot of people either don't know about it or go, wow, really? That? And I'm just like, yes, I absolutely love Code Geass to the point where I spent 500 plus on the special collector's edition from whatchamacallit, from
What?
Crunchyroll.
Holy crap!
Absolutely RPG'd my wallet for that out of nowhere because I needed to have the chess set. Because
And
they
it-
have the official chess set for the game.
You know
for
what?
that series.
And if you ever doubted how much money I spend, all you say, you just guys heard enough to know that I didn't spend that much money on any of the other games.
Yep,
since
there you go. There you go. It's in Nathan's chat. Boom. There goes the dynamite.
And I'm like, oh, I'm just so worried about spending 10, 20 euros on a gacha game. And then I just had this conversation with you like, that's more money than I can actually throw in. And I wish I could throw that much money, but... Oh,
I
man.
mean, I'll say this much in your chat's defense. Yours is a time issue. If you keep playing gacha games, you will break 500 eventually.
True,
Whereas
that is true.
That's one and done. I'm done paying for that now. Yes, Jack. Yes, Jax. I have the official chess set. It's magnetized, so you just connect 4 pieces, and it sets up the chess set with the official chess pieces and everything.
Oh,
I'm thinking about
cool.
going on Etsy and getting a custom version of the board, though, a better one, because this is kind of like
Mhm.
it's magnetized, but the board itself isn't all that creative. It's just like a regular chessboard.
Mm-hmm.
So like
Interesting.
I didn't have it then. You weren't there. I got this last year, but you didn't. This was like you visited earlier, so I didn't get this until after you guys left. Trust me, I would have showed it off. This is one of those things where if I have guests, I'm like, hello, come enter our house. Would you like to see my Code Geass collection? It's just like, and then I show
Hell
you the
yeah.
box and open it. You get to look, and if you touch, I'll bite you. You know, stuff like that.
Fair enough.
Very reasonable.
Fair
Fair
enough.
enough.
I mean,
So-
that's literally what I would do if I imagine I had one of those extremely rare Pokemon cards sealed in a glass cabinet, and someone
you
just
go.
tries to break that glass. I'm like, if you touch that glass, the next thing that's gonna be broken, you know what it is, and I'm not gonna mention that. I'm like,
You know
don't
how
touch it.
bad I feel that I was alive when Pokemon cards first dropped, and those cards right now would get me money.
Mm-hmm. I don't
had
need.
so many of them all over the place, just disrespectful cup holders.
Wow.
And like now it's like that old school Nidorino would have got me like a couple, maybe a double digits, maybe like $30-$40.
$30-$40. Wow. You know, the values changed so much. I think the
original-
values.
I mean, it's like because it's literally the original, like the first edition.
Oh,
as opposed
wow.
To like the later ones. So yeah, no, first edition cards you can find them in stores and they'll be like $10 to $12, and it's
Oh.
just a single card. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, don't even get me started on if you can get like Team Rocket Pokemon. Oh, those were hard to get in the back in the day in the first place.
Of
But you
course,
get
I
lots
can
of
imagine.
money, so-
I can imagine.
Like, get me a time machine. I will get so much money immediately. I'll just go back in time and just pick up something in my room and be like, boom, fresh. It hasn't even been opened yet. And they'll be like, how? Like, don't ask questions. Give me my money.
Right. I mean,
If
listen,
you open this up, you'll smell the past, okay?
exactly.
It's
I mean,
air.
turn into a profit of them. Yeah, definitely. Hell yeah. Turn them into a profit and then get more cards.
I'm sorry. Proper introduction. My name is Kudo. I live in the attic. Don't ask. What is your name and how do I pronounce it?
Hello. Lovely to meet you. My name is Nathan Gamer Plays. I'm a variety RPG creator. Also half elf, half human. Apparently. Don't worry. If you don't get my name right, trust me, you're talking to someone who butchers people's names all the time. In fact, that's why I get scared to pronounce people's names. Because my community is like watching me right now and they're gonna criticize every bloody thing that I say. So I'm like, Matt, it's fine.
You got my name right in the first try without even me telling you. So
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
See, Jen,
You called
I'm
me
good
Kudo.
with names. I'm good with
There you
names. Everyone just criticizes me, Nathan. You always butcher people's name. I'm like, people, I'm trying, all right? Don't criticize me. I'm trying.
If it makes you feel any better, I almost called you Nathan.
You know what? That's still cool. You know what? Hey, it's still nice. That's a creative way to say it. Trust me, I've been called much worse than that.
Is this your Nathan Aimer play?
Trust me, there was much worse than that. And at this point, the way you said, that's a compliment. That's not even an
I
insult.
don't know how someone can butcher that. I just wasn't paying attention properly. I don't know how you can mess that up. It's obviously Nathan, but you know what? To each their own.
Yeah, exactly. Overall, how has your Vupechat experience been so far?
I spent like almost an entire hour chatting with someone because we kind of
damn.
just like started vibing. Yeah, and then
That's
Surge
so
happened.
awesome. I love that.
Yes, I love. I'm a
That's
fanboy
dope.
at heart. I'm here just kind of like glazing everybody about their models and gooning. That's pretty much what I do.
Fair enough.
And then I listen to whatever they have to say. I pick their brain and find out what's going on with them, what they're doing, what they're up to.
Ah,
But this one was just,
very sneaky.
no, listen, that's like the whole point of this is to interact with people. So
Fair
I
enough.
think the best thing I can do is just let people go off because you'll bump into some people that'll like talk your ear off and not say anything somehow.
Exactly. No, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a very talkative person, but I just been learning more the more I speak to people on Vupechat. It's just to try to find a balance between calming my energy and allowing people to give them their own space and talk. Because otherwise, if I interrupt them, it feels a little bit disrespectful. So I've been trying to have a little bit more etiquette when it comes to having conversations.
We need more Nathan gamer plays. We need more of this half elf, half human with a toothless baby. This is what we need. This is how we advance as a society, okay? It's not changing who you are, it's acknowledging it and trying to correct yourself.
That's true.
You mentioned that you talk a lot, you have a lot of energy, but you also realize that it might be kind of rude to other people, so you're working on it. That right there is how we stop all the evil in the world, okay?
True.
That's how we fix it. Accountability.
Yeah, something that unfortunately a lot of people don't know what those words actually mean. Damn it, people.
No, that hurt some people. Some people heard that word and just recoiled just now.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, it hits that screen.
You are so right. You are so right. People get so easily offended by it.
Look, accountability isn't easy. I'm not going to act like it's just, it's just, boom, accountable. No, it's difficult. It's just, but you got to do it.
Mhm.
You got to do it.
That's true. It's part of becoming a better person. Yeah, I agree.
There you go.
It is true. But I have to say, I'm a very talkative person. See, I just butchered a word.
Talkative is fine. Talkative is fine.
Hey, Chad, you're just over there laughing your butts off, criticizing me about my own English. I love it.
Listen, I'm American. We're all about slang. We're all about taking words and making them mean things they don't, and then changing them and shortening them and re-editing them.
Fair enough.
You're talking to somebody who we got a bunch of words that sound exactly the same but mean a bunch of different things. So you're talking to the right one.
Perfect. Then you're gonna love me butchering stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. But hey, that's the beauty about having a conversation with me. Like I said, I'm just a very open-minded person. I love to talk about stuff. It's all, and I'm the kind of person who loves to learn. I'm a very the thing is, I just always love to learn. Despite how my brain can be limited to remember things, but I just do my best to grasp as much knowledge as I can each and every conversation I have with people. And I think that's like one of the most growth things about myself that I have been experiencing in the last couple of Vupechats that I've been doing with people.
That's awesome.
It's really nice because it actually helps me a lot I've gained a lot of confidence. I improved my communication skills way a lot since many years. And I've also been learning from a lot of people. I literally talked to a VoopTuber, literally... Well, a VoopTuber, there you go, there's an idea.
I mean, no, it's still correct. You're not wrong. You didn't mess anything up. That is... VTuber, the V stands for Voop, so you're not wrong.
Accidental correction, there you go, Chad, that works out.
There you go.
And he was literally a chair. He was a chair. He literally a purple chair.
I bumped into that person before.
There was like, we had like 2 hours talking about bloody chairs. And I'm like, that's like the most interesting, weird conversation that I had.
We got a shovel. We got a plank.
Yes, exactly.
This is why I love Vupechat. It's just like you'll bump into the most random models in this place. And
Exactly. Nobody like anime. I literally bumped into a voice actor as well, and he blew me away how he replicated his voice to Vegeta's voice and Goku's voice. Like, he did an awesome job. He inspired me to just practice for voice acting in the future. I actually like to take that into consideration. It's so intriguing to learn about voice acting, and it's really powerful. It's such a powerful thing because games without voice acting would not be the same with voice acting. I mean, take a look at animes with all these phenomenal like voice actors over there. Like when you're watching something in like in any even different languages make a lot of difference, let alone just voice acting on its own. So it's like a big impactful thing in experience, especially RPG games. RPG games with voice acting, that's like top stuff. I don't think there's anything that can ever top up an experience when you have actual legitimate voice actors into it. It's really awesome. And not that AI nonsense. I don't like actual people actually talking in the microphone, because I know we're getting to a point where a lot of people are realizing there's this AI voice thing that's going on, and companies are trying to cheap out on these kind of things. And I'm like, no, I'm not into that kind of stuff. I want legitimate human beings doing actual work on these things that makes everything that we know about humanity beautiful, from the technology to the movies to the video game industries. Not like relying on a digitalized robot or anything like that can never ever replicate anything as close to a human being, no matter how much we program them to do so. Because the human mind is complex and it's beautiful, and there's nothing in the world that any robot can ever replicate a human mind. It's never going to be possible. That's just, we design technology, and we will not let technology take over everything. You know what I mean? There are some things that technology... Oh, shit! No! Oh, fuck! Oh, god damn it, I didn't realize the time, I'm gonna remove that time. I hate time. I hate time so much. You know what? I'm gonna remove it. I was having a nice conversation. Oh, for God's sake.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hello.
Hello.
Lovely to meet you. How are you doing?
Nice. I'm doing fine.
Oh.
Your dragon?
My
Your dragon is not mine.
Oh God! You're
Give me
going
the
to
dragon.
He's threatening me, Chad. Take the dragon. Take the
Give me the
dragon. Take the dragon. Go take the dragon. Hey, dragon.
Yes, I will take the dragon.
Eat. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna eat you. You're gonna stay. At least trade me some cookies if you want a dragon. If you want to pet the dragon. You got a whole jar of cookie over there.
Oh yes, I do.
That is so cool. I love your bottle.
Chocolate chips.
Chocolate chips.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, I will get them right away.
Oh my God, that's so adorable. Wow.
Hey.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
I'm going to feed that to my baby.
Yeah,
My baby likes cookies. That is so cool.
Oh, congratulations, you're a father.
I'm a father. I'm a cute father of a dragon. A cute dragon.
Oh, yes.
The durable dragon. How's your overall Vupechat experience been? Have you been having fun?
Yes, I do.
That's really awesome. Now
let's get to the chase.
Mm-hmm.
Play chess with me right now.
What? Wait, what? What? Sorry, can you repeat that?
Play chess with me right now. Otherwise, I will take as your forfeit.
Oh my god, you're gonna make me play chess even though I'm absolutely disaster at it. Okay, well, we have no
Yes.
choice. We're gonna play chess. It's in the
Yeah.
rule. I'm gonna get my butt destroyed. Chat, don't laugh at me. I know I'm gonna lose either way. Sounds like
Yes, yes.
you must be a grandmaster for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, I'm shit at chess. The only reason I'm playing the chess is I want to be number one in chess in Vupechat server and beat one of the the server not server the beat owner of the Vupechat, the Hydro.
Wow. Okay.
want-
Well, if it makes you feel better, you're the number one bird VTuber that I've ever seen, and absolutely the coolest bird VTuber that I've seen so far in Vupechat. How about that?
You call me how dare you call me the bird? I'm not a bird. I'm an alien.
Apologies. Let me correct that. Wait, what did you say you were again?
I'm an alien. Can't you
alien?
see? I'm in space station.
An alien? Well, you look like a mighty fine alien. So cool. Well,
Would you like to hear the story how I came up with this?
yes.
Okay, I will tell you one word and you will understand it. If you have touched that game, but if not, well, too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Spore.
Four. Ah, pity. I don't know that game. It's a pity I don't know that one. Damn it.
You're breaking my heart, man. You're breaking my heart.
It's okay. Don't worry. I'll just play it and just pretend like I know. It's cool. That's how I prevent friendships from getting broken. Anyway, that's fine. Don't worry. You're still having fun. Look, you're gonna win a chess. I'm not even know what the heck I'm doing. I don't even know what these things are. Well, this is the most intriguing chess game I've ever heard and had. Word.
Yes.
Even my
yes, you did.
Look, babe. Look, Toothless. This is how you lose in a chess game. It's fine. Well. Take that horse. Horse is mine. The horse is mine. What is that horse gonna do? Here, look at horse. Is that called the bishop? Chat? Do I know something about chess? Is that called the bishop? Assuming that's called the bishop. At least
Yes,
I know something. It's been a while since I played chess, but at least I know something. Oh God, you put me in a pickle here. What am I gonna do? You know what? Please don't eat my troop. He's innocent. My Toothless, look away. He's taking away my troops. Oh boy. Oh damn. Oh. Oh no. The horse has taken me bishop. Wait a minute. Don't know if that's a mistake. That's a mistake I did there. It's always my instincts in chat. What just happened? Oh. It's just so somebody get eaten. That works. Oh God.
It's fine. You fell into my trap. You don't know it yet, but you fell into my trap.
Indeed, I have. Well, at this point, I'm like, what the heck's going on? This beautiful chess piece. What should I move? What should I move? This is very interesting. Very interesting, Jade. Oh God. Oh God. Voices. Well, I'm getting beaten by an alien. Oh God.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Aliens are so smart. I underestimated the aliens. Oh, right? Did somebody get eaten? I don't know. Something just happened. I don't know what just happened, but something happened. Oh. There's that. Oh my goodness. Well, what are you feeling right now in this chess game? Do you feel impressed or do you feel the exact opposite?
I'm feeling fine.
I mean, definitely are feeling fine. You're literally winning. you're winning the chess game. I'm sure you're feeling fine after this great game that I absolutely totally have an idea what I'm doing. Wink, wink. Oh no.
Haha.
Oh. That was surprising. What should I do? What should I do? Choices. Oh, you eating me unit. You're eating me unit. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. That's a mistake. Oh boy.
Oh wait. Oh.
Oh god. Oh god. What am I gonna do here? Yeet. Yeet. What's gonna happen here?
Yeah.
I would be surprised if I went in chess. Oh, wait, that was a mistake. Let's get
it. Definitely was a mistake.
Uh-oh. Should I be worried? What happened here? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I thought you could move it backwards, but I forgot. Oh, no. I had a feeling you can move it backwards, but I wasn't sure. Dang it. What happened?
Yes.
That just happened. Oh, wait a minute. That's gonna happen. Wait. That remind me, how do you win in chess? Is that supposed to be checkmate or something? Am I forgetting something?
You have to send out my king.
Right, okay. Attack the king. Oh, I'm probably dead. Oh no.
So, tell me, funny looking elf. What kind of games do you like? I see you like JRPG games. What kind of JRPG games we're talking about?
Talking about Kingdom Hearts. We're talking about Blade. Talking about Final Fantasy.
Yes.
Games like that.
Yes, good. Good.
You're impressed. I'm happy to hear that.
I'm impressed with your knowledge.
Yes, and much more. There are much more RPG, including Tales of Arise. Very good RPG game. I know.
I'm more of a fan. I do appreciate the JRPG, but I do like the Eastern European RPGs because not many people appreciate them.
I do like all sorts of RPGs.
Like, have you ever heard about Gothica series?
I have heard, yeah. I have heard. Oh no. Well,
good.
Well, I'm gonna shake your hand in this and say congratulations, you won this. Easy peasy. At this point, oh, that just happened. Huh?
You just sacrificed yourself.
I sacrificed everything. Hold on a sec. I don't know what's gonna happen at this point, but we're gonna do something. Maybe.
Are you sure about that?
Approach the king. Approach the king. Oh no. I jumped way too quickly. Oh no. Oh wait, they turned. Oh no. Well.
Run away.
Uh-oh. What's that?
Run away.
I can't move over there. Well.
Keep running.
I just gonna keep running in the corner. Oh no. Well. Stalemate?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that works. Well.
Oh no.
No way.
Well. Stalemate.
Rank 162. Well then, I'm gonna shake your hand and say congratulations, and just for that, I'm gonna take your cookies on the other way. You're not gonna look. It's fine. That's just my loser winner. Loser winner reward.
Yes. Yes, I appreciate the stalemate. It's actually my first stalemate in my five wait. I beat 6 people and I lost one time, and it's my first stalemate.
That is awesome. I gave you something that you didn't get before. How about that? That's awesome.
Yes,
there you
that's
go.
awesome.
There you go. I just made an alien happy. How about that?
Good.
Well, that's awesome. Well, it was really, really nice just chatting with you and just getting crushed in chess. I think that was one of the most intriguing experiences I've met. Not to mention, I really love your model so much. Pretty cool.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm trying to grow. Like I'm very new. I'm quite new.
Really?
I'm not. Yes, I'm not
Interesting.
very quite consistent. I'm not very quite consistent with my content, but yeah, I will grow eventually.
Trust me, I think the most important thing besides consistency is the kind of content you do, the communication you also do with people, and the most important thing, enjoy doing it. I think those are the most.
Yes, I'm currently enjoying right now with you.
Hell yeah, that's great. That's the most important. Consistency doesn't mean you have to upload every day or do every day. Consistency means you just stick with a routine that it applies. So, for example, if you feel doing once every week stream, you do once every week stream. If that's more flexible for you, that's basically the true essence of consistency, which is interesting.
Because that's quite over problematic for me. I'm trying to I'm trying to place where I belong.
But don't be discouraged. You're doing awesome, and you just keep at it, keep enjoying doing it, and you trust me. You'll things will change. Things will change, and things will change for the better. It's only a matter of time. So always keep that in mind.
Thank you.
Because you're doing awesome. You just had a great conversation. You just crushed me in chess. I mean, see, awesome things.
Yes, and I will crush you more plenty next time.
Thanks again for the lovely conversation. I had a really fun time talking to you.
There's more things to talk about later on.
Absolutely.
After all, I have.
Yeah, just like how did you beat me in chess? That's gonna be my question.
I didn't beat you on chess. We managed to make a stalemate arrangement, which I
just made a deal.
Had to take. Not win exactly, but not a loss exactly.
An agreement.
I'm quite pissy about that. An agreement. A non-aggression pact, to be precise.
Fair enough. Hey, it works. It works. You just got something achieved, and I'm happy for you. Even though I had no bloody idea what I was doing in chess. That was fun, though.
Maybe besides JRPG games, are you interested in some RPG or the strategy games?
I do like strategy games. Yeah, I do. I like
what kind?
Like Fire Emblem, triangular strategic games. I love those kind of games, which I really want to try. In fact, Fire Emblem is a very intriguing triangular strategic game.
I never tried Fire Emblem, but I did try the Heroes and Magic.
My God, it's such a fun game. It's such a fun franchise. Fire Emblem is another one of those exclusive games on the Switch, which I think they're really cool if you like strategic games. Really fun.
Oh yes, fun. It is.
And lots of cutscenes and everything.
I did myself a favor. I did introduce myself with a franchise music compositions of Fire Emblem.
Wow.
And there was one musical compilation that deeply struck me most, and if I remember correctly, the name of the music is called God Shattering Star, I believe.
Wow, that sounds epic. Nice. Sounds very epic. I need to go and hear that actually on YouTube. I need to find time and hear that.
I may be wrong in terms of the name, but I'm pretty sure there was like a star involved in the name. I hope the chat. Yeah, I know like there's a star in the name, but I'm not sure like what exactly the whole name of it. I'm sure your chat knows what I might be talking about.
Yeah.
I hope there's like a few like a mighty brains out there in your chat.
Watch out for the time. Well, I tried to gently just get in there, just gently. Gently just get in there, gently. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, you did, Ace. Look at that. It's so cool. Thank you for following me for so long. I appreciate that. That is so epic, man. I seriously am just having so much fun talking to people. It's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely really cool. I got to meet all awesome sorts of people today, and we're going to start doing this on a Sunday from now on, Chad, because I think on a Sunday it's much better, because we get an opportunity to meet lots of different people out there, because you saw how much users were on Sunday, and it was much better, so at this point I'm going to start taking advantage of doing it on a Sunday, and hopefully we get to meet more people along the way, because this was really fun. I really enjoyed it, and it was a really fun conversation. We talked about a lot of stuff. The chair is definitely the number one thing. What is this, man? What the heck is this? Vupechat founding member. Support can unlock limited edition founding member. What is this? Via Hydro Coffee. Be a VTube champion. Sponsor a community event. Okay. You got all these lovely VTubers. Ren. I recognize Ren. I mean, that's so cool. I would definitely donate some for this awesome application. Demon Fighter Z, legend. I talked to him before. Absolutely awesome. Awesome VTuber. That is so cool. I will definitely give my part to support this application, because it's still in beta. They're still upgrading it, and it's such a wonderful experience has been with the very phenomenal VTubing community out there. So I will definitely give my part to support this, because this is really awesome. And I think we're going to call it here, guys. So this was it. This was the lovely Vupechat experience. So thank you, everyone, and all the people out there. Thank you for your support. Thank you for chatting with me. It was absolutely amazing. I had a great time talking to lots of awesome people out there on the Vupechat. We got to meet new people. We got to have so much fun. The chair, I will never forget the chair. The chair and Plank, I think, are one of the most intriguing and funniest interactions out there. So I wish you all the best. Thank you so much, T, for being over on the other side, and we're gonna go ahead and call it here for today. So go ahead and find someone to raid, everybody. So thanks again for your awesome support. It was really fun, and I really enjoyed the stream. It was absolutely amazing. So let's go ahead and find someone to raid, shall we? So who do we have to raid? I hope you all enjoyed the lovely Vupechat. It was such a great experience. So thanks again, everybody, for your support. That was really, really fun and really, really awesome. So let me see who exactly we have to raid. So I'm going to be raiding someone which is doing a collab with lots of people. So I'm going to take this opportunity and I'm going to go ahead and raid Neon Genesis, which basically Neon Genesis is doing a speed run for Final Fantasy X, and he's doing a huge collab with lots of people out there, which is absolutely very intriguing. So we're going to go ahead and raid the lovely Neon Genesis, which doing a lovely collab with lots of people out there. So it's going to be cool. So let's go ahead and raid him. An absolute legend that also speedrun games and pretty much just, very awesome, being a very chill guy. So let's go ahead and send the love. Neon Genesis is not a VTuber, just so you guys know. However, he's a very awesome legend. So let's go ahead and share the love and support to him. Guys, I wish you all the best. Take care. Thank you very much for your time, for your vibes, for everything. You guys are amazing. And stay tuned, guys. In the future, I will be trying to release the anime award show, which I've reacted to, and it's one of the most greatest experiences of my life. I didn't know they existed such shows before, because I always wanted to see shows for anime specific, but I didn't know Crunchyroll have hosted this kind of event before, which is pretty intriguing. So yeah, I can't wait to publish that video and continue playing some more Xenoblade in the future. So take care, guys. Have a good one. Thank you so much, everybody, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, guys. Take care. Have a good one. I'll see you then. Bye.